Well, good evening and welcome to another night of Pembroke cricket. The scorers are being asked if they're ready to go. The scorers are answering. Clontarf, the opening bowler's name is, Barbara? Pasley. That's a good start. I think I did another member of the family commentary on another member of the family recently. So Natasha Robinson is opening with, it looks like, Ash Carthy.
Natasha Robinson and Ashley Carthy.
And that's gone down the leg side, not signalled a wide, but Ash is very good at taking those singles. Well run, Ash. So, this is Pembroke Women's thirds against Clontarf.
Umpire!
Umpire!
Is that a bye? Thank you.
So the scorer's telling the umpires what's happening.
Yeah, just
Should have gone down to the bat.
Good evening, Craig. How are you?
Grand thanks, James. James Cresswell, captain of the Fives, non-playing captain these days, is alongside me in the commentary box this evening. Another one gets past the keeper. That's going to go all the way. Unfortunate that, James.
Yeah, well, it's fortunate from a Pembroke point of view, a bit unfortunate from the opposition.
No, she signalled a bye first. Wide first. Yeah.
There's a bit of confusion with the scorers here about how that's actually going to go down, but it's extra runs on the board.
If you're scoring at home, mate.
I think yet to get the run off the bat yet, but 6 runs so far.
Sorsha. Mooney doing the live scoring for us this evening.
Because they ran. They took a run. They ran.
We'll be back in a moment. I'm just going to wipe this down.
Yeah, absolutely. Ash Carthy plays one behind leg on 45. It's picked up by the boundary rider. Returns to the keeper, but doesn't stop Ash picking up a single. Right, yes.
Obviously, someone was very excited here last time.
Yes. Oh, that's nicely played out by Natasha. The girl in the covers fields it very well. The Wi-Fi down here has got to the stage now where I actually believe I'm better off turning it off than I am trying to connect my phone to it. Yeah. I just trying to connect to WhatsApp through your.
Oh, when we're set up here,
Yeah.
that one doesn't work. I'll give you the main one if you need it.
No, I have the main one, and that's even worse. To me, that's even worse. So, 1 over gone, 8 runs are on the board. James Cresswell's done his best to clean the table. All I say is, James, you mustn't do much cleaning at home, or you certainly don't have quality control at home.
Well, it's better than what it was for now.
Is he muted at the moment? Can you tell me? After this delivery? Well played by Natasha, keeping out the good ball on the stumps. That's what we want.
Lucy Barry is
not
the bowler.
out.
And what am I?
This is why it's handy having this thing
Yeah,
here.
definitely, isn't it?
Although if it starts raining, watch how quickly Niall moves away from us. I don't. How did that end out there?
Yes, that was very
Down the leg
unusual.
side, she swung round on it. It obviously caught the back of the bat and shot out to point. Hell of a shot if you could play that. Fielder
she-
would never know what's happening.
I think she's been practicing that one in the nets for a while. Yeah, it was a bit of a dodge sort of thing.
Oh.
That's less sticky.
Another good ball from Louise Barry. Taking the inside edge, shooting off down the leg side.
She's looking good, isn't she? Yeah, she's.
I did bring a bottle of water, or I was intending on bringing a bottle of water with me this evening, and I know exactly where it's sitting in the house now.
Yes. So, Amanda, if you're listening, anytime.
I'm sure Amanda's got better things to be doing than watching this.
That was a
Slower ball thrown down the leg
Yeah,
side. I
that's-
think even Graham Mooney's going to have to signal that one. Graham, of course, well known for his flexibility as an umpire. And he goes for the wide.
Yeah, that would have been a bit too much. The previous ball was on the offside, and that was very wide. I think Natasha almost threw her back out trying to hit it, but that one there was definitely a wide. Ooh,
Oh, it was there for Ash. She took a big swipe, only moved a leg after the swipe, more to keep her balance than to play the shot, I think.
yes.
So how's your week going, James?
No, it's been good. All weeks are good, you know.
You've got plenty of yeses for Sunday's game.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting for a few brown envelopes to determine who's going to be in the team or not.
Well, how much do I have to put in that you don't pick me? Who else is playing here, do you know, on Sunday? Who are we sharing the ground with? Oh, if you don't know offhand,
I don't
it doesn't
actually know
matter.
off the top of my head, but I can consult the.
Sure, we can all look it up
departments.
online.
Yeah. In fact, someone could look it up and text us.
Text us,
to
yeah.
make sure that someone's actually listening. Okay. So. Oh.
Played on the offside by Natasha, slapped into the covers.
Picks up the single. Good shot.
That's all we need. Just keep the board ticking over. Say hello to my mother in case she's watching. She's just been WhatsApping me, and when I tell her I'm commentating, I'm sure she tunes in.
Right. Oh.
As mothers are meant to. Not out.
Not out. No, you hit
Not
that.
out.
And,
Ash is claiming that it hit her on the hand, allegedly.
I'd say
And I
it's
tell you, she's doing a good job of convincing me.
yeah.
Oh, Natasha's decided to take the single. Oh no. It looks like Ash is going to need some ice. Have we got access to ice?
Yeah. I think the clinic's actually shut at the moment, but
You're actually better off staying in the front parts. It's blocked off at the end, and it keeps you away from the team's stuff and COVID and. Thank you very much. Also, it's more pleasant on the grass.
oh, thank God it was too. Jeez. It's all.
Answers on a postcard, please.
B. Why is Clontarf B? I can understand the W.
Clontarf.
Oh.
Clontarf.
Oh no, no, but here on
On
the
screen
on the
it says-
scoring it says BW3. So
That's us.
it should be PW3. B.
Or CW3 even.
Yeah.
Or PW3. Or not
Why
B.
not? Why not just Pembroke?
Yeah, PEM. Anyway, the mysteries of life.
Ash is back into action now. She was
Oh,
always
big-
going to have a big swipe at the first one
Yeah.
after an injury. We've all done that. Nice bruise.
Pay that.
Oh, get my own back on this guy now. Ow, ow, that hurt. That sort of thing.
Yeah, and that's normally the result we get. Disappointment. Yeah.
Disappointment and a short walk back to the pavilion.
No, but my week's been good so far, Greg. I'm looking forward to the weekend.
Nice shot. Has she got it between the two fielders? Oh no, well fielded. Very well fielded.
Still in play, they're only going to get the two.
Who fielded that? Lucy Barrett. Well, Lucy Barrett, that was a fine piece of fielding. You deserve
certainly
the
was.
credit for that. That's why I went to the trouble of asking what your name was. No, that was fine because that was looking like a 4 for Ash. And they got 2 for it.
Two valuable
Another
runs.
good ball. It's in the air, just back past the bowler, up to mid-on, and they're going for the single. Oh,
Quite comfortably, and Ash gets hit
I
again.
wish Ash would run a bat in.
Yeah, she's flaunting. There's danger there, isn't she?
It's that tip and go stuff, you know. Another one slapped out straight at the fielder. Natasha has a bit of aggression about it tonight. I don't know whether she's made this as a conscious decision to try and up scoring rates or because she's had a really bad day. It can be either on a
Yeah.
midweek game.
Well, so after, was that 4 overs or 3 overs? Sorry, Pembroke no wicket for 14.
Going well.
Yeah,
Going
pretty
well.
happy with the start.
Yep. Yep. Now, are we pretty happy with the clouds? That would be the question tonight. Are we due a shout?
Oh, that's a beautiful ball. You can see that
Ash.
one coming all the way down there. She didn't move her feet.
Ash, she moved out of the way of it. You saw it was on the stumps and got out of the way of it. That's the one we block.
Yes.
However, first wicket goes down, 14 on the board, and Ash Carthy departs for 4 from 7 balls. She nearly got that boundary, but none today.
Yeah, she'd be disappointed with that because that was a textbook defence shot.
That was just... Oh, we've
Now
gone
she-
to... That's a strange replay. And now, entering the fray...
Yes, I'll do it right now. It's your valuable spider, honestly.
No,
Let's just leave it here.
you can leave them with us.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy. It's you guys. I'm all favourite.
Here's the 4 wickets.
You know where we live. Ash just steps out of the way, knows it's on the stump, should have blocked it, and didn't.
Yes.
Said as
Big
she
cross
walks
bat shot.
past us
Here we
here.
go. Beautifully flighted.
Look at that front foot just clears out the way.
Yeah.
It's on the stumps. Stop that one.
Yeah, that's not one to go for that shot.
No.
Only one shot
Evening,
for that.
Verona, how are you?
Evening.
So Rebecca Lacey replaces Ash Carthy. She looks around the field. Seems like there's an awful lot of blue shirts around. Always does when you just start an innings. So here's Rebecca now. She'll be facing the openers quite early
We
today.
tried to, yep,
Oh,
rectify.
that's well played. See, that's very well done.
Yeah, she tried to repeat that ball and was pretty close to it. So it's a
good
good
ball.
shot to good shot to defend. She'd do it again.
She's pushed that one out in the offside. She's learning more shots. Very good at tennis. Has an excellent eye-to-hand coordination, and has a mother in Portugal who's watching this as we talk about her daughter.
Isn't that great?
Anyway, any text messages you wish to send to any of the players or even to the commentators, my number is 086 156 4442.
Yes, that's shot. That,
There used to be a time when you'd say just look it up in the phone book, but of course, when did you last see a phone book? 086 156 4442.
Are they those things from the olden days?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nicely
yes.
played out in the offside.
Didn't try too hard to hit it, just defended away.
Did what was needed.
With the cloud cover coming over now.
It's a bit chilly this evening, isn't it?
That's got to be
wide.
wide. Yes.
Get those arms up properly.
Umpire Mooney just conserving his energy.
Isn't he just? He should be stretching, and then he...
Oh, there's another
that's
one that's
another
got to be wide. That's just pushing it down the offside. More of a Jesus Christ pose, thanks.
In fact, where he has his arms out is where you see the Olympic gymnasts on the rings.
That's right. I think he's just
Have you
imagining
ever
that.
tried that crucifix thing? Jeez, what a way to pull your shoulder out, I tell
I
you.
know. I think I'd.
Oh, and Graham calls a conclusion to that over.
I've never done that for that reason. I thought I'd just go completely down and
no, I
be in
didn't.
hospital for 2 years.
The best I could do was just hang off them like
Yeah.
a kid. And then...
Could someone let me down?
Yeah. Can you put the mat underneath me there, please? Yeah. Oh, it used to be great when you used to go into a gym and you'd see all the equipment, like the bars on the walls and
Yeah.
stuff. You just wanted to go and play on everything. Yeah, now I'd look and go, oh, you could hurt yourself there.
Yeah. What are you
that's-
doing in the gym?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only spend time in the gym here because it's where Niall keeps all the equipment.
Okay, so 4 overs down, 1 for 18.
Saoirse, you're only at 3.5 overs.
Right.
Louise Barry was 1 short.
Is that a no ball? Yes.
Yes, Barbara. Live score. No, but no, she just wants to check stuff with you, information.
Yeah, of course you can. One second. Sorry, that's
Oh, new bowl.
Yeah, but we're trying to finish the last over. Barbara,
Sorry.
the composition of the last over.
The last over was.
Oh, big shot.
And Rebecca Lacey cracks that one through the leg side, and that's 4 runs. Fine shot. Niall, can you see if you can help?
A dot. A wide.
Yeah, she saw that one coming down. That's going to be pitched to it, so she went forward and smacked it.
It's right in her sphere of influence, I think.
Art of destruction.
Yes.
Sorry, one extra wide.
There you go. Yeah, you can lean back
Yeah.
now. Just as long as you keep the writing towards you. But you can do that with.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So.
Here you go for the next delivery.
Oh, that's a no ball. Oh, is it? No, I think she got to it before it bounced the second time. Well
Wow.
fielded on the boundary. Decent throw. Keeps it down to a single, but that's still good.
Thought it bounced twice, but maybe.
No, it was certainly coming down to bounce twice,
Yeah.
but Rebecca's very good at getting her front foot out there, and when she sweeps like that, and that gave her the distance to get there before it bounced.
That's a nice shot. Bowler just struggling to get her line and length.
Yeah.
Find her rhythm.
Now, I just apologise for the live score at the moment. We're just a couple of balls behind. Some technical difficulties. That's a no ball, signalled as a wide or a double no ball. No, it's a wide.
No, the first
It-
ball of the over. And 4 to Rebecca. And then a single to Rebecca.
Right, I think we've got some technical issues happening here, but anyway.
The live score now rapidly catching up with the action on the pitch. Overcast this evening, top of the mountain shrouded.
Oh,
Natasha plays the same shot as Rebecca, to the same effect. It's a nice shot by Natasha.
yeah.
Yeah, the top of the mountain is such that we can't see the masts, but you can see the mountain.
Yeah, so something to keep an eye on. Not a big worry as yet, but long way to go. But that was a good shot there by Natasha, just rotating the strike. Brings Rebecca back on.
Rebecca's onto that straight away. She sees anything down the leg side. Clontarf very smartly have set a good field here with a deep square leg and a deep long leg, really. Wide, deep, long
Wide,
leg.
long, yeah.
I must
Yeah.
learn the fielding positions now. I'm talking about it.
Like the ones on the left.
Yeah. On the left of your screen.
Yes.
For those of you watching in Braille. Evening, Mum. That's well played
That's
by
good.
Natasha. And this time,
Oh,
hesitation. Calling has to be quick and clear.
Probably quite wise. Not necessary at this stage to take any risks.
Well, these two would be. Pembroke would be looking to these two to set a good base for a decent total to defend later on.
Yeah, they want a good partnership from these two. And they're well capable. That's very wide.
Oh,
Yes.
Rebecca Lacey onto that very quickly. And fair play to the Women's Committee for setting up these regulations that no over can take more than 8 balls, no matter how many
Yeah, it's a brilliant idea.
wides there are.
Absolutely.
You know, we're not here to punish.
No, that's right.
We
It's
want people to
demoralising
try-
if
Oh,
you
it's-
can't find your line of length and, you know, it's just going wrong for you at
Annoying
the
and
moment. Yeah.
So
Bill
quite an
Lawry's-
expensive over for Sinnott. She went for 11, and the score now appears to be 29 for 1 off 5 on our screens. 29 for 1 off 4 on our scoreboard. 5.
There we go. Everything's okay with the world now. Let's move on. So a quarter of the way through the innings.
So Diet Coke. Diet Coke moment.
Yes, from our sponsors.
Good ball.
That's a very
Well
good
bowled.
ball.
Well bowled and well played by Natasha. Gave it the respect it deserved.
Yeah, dot ball's always welcome by any team that's in the field.
Except the batting team.
Yeah. Here we go, second ball. She's bowling very well, great line. Not giving
Lucy Webster's bowling exceptionally well there.
Yes, that's a really
It's good line and length, and it's not giving. And do you know what? The frustration builds very quickly.
Yep.
2 or 3 dots, and suddenly you feel, oh, I haven't hit anything.
And Natasha's all sort of tied up there. She can't get it. Oh, it's a little bit.
Oh, lifts it, and I mean lifts it over the keeper's head. That seemed to run along the face of the bat, and then just scoop up enough at the end.
Yeah, very interesting shot. Yes. Anyway, it results in a run, which Natasha will be very happy about. Hate that feeling of being tied down.
Yep. Nearly at 5.5 and over. They're going along quite nicely. Oh, well weighted, Rebecca.
Yes.
She doesn't try and overhit that. Now, the fielder has stopped it, just didn't realise she had. She thought she'd missed it, but she got enough on it.
Yeah, it was a better shot than just the score says. You know, you would have thought she'd get more for that than 1 run, but that was a beautiful shot.
Niall's gone for the it's not as warm as I thought it was jumper.
It was 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, well that's what worrying me about this big cloud, whether we're going to see.
Oh,
Graham Mooney exercising that flexibility.
arms. I thought were going to come out, but
Oh no, I thought only one of them was going to come out.
that's what I mean. But you know, he wasn't sure which one to put out. Then he decided not to put any out. Oh, sometimes a bit generous.
Now we'll have to finish those tonight, obviously.
Yeah. Oh,
That's hit round the corner. It bounces just in front of the fielder, and as a result, Natasha gets a single for it. Good job she didn't hit that any harder.
there's 2 that she's popped up.
She's
Unintentionally, I think, but it's resulted in runs.
one wonders if it's a spoon or a bat. But no, she's batting well.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's 6 overs down. 31 runs, 32 runs. It's a good partnership they're building here.
Yep. Saoirse, you're doing a fabulous job there.
With the headphones in.
I said you're doing a fabulous job there. Keep going. Niall? I ripped the packet in such a way as it's never being repaired. Scorers, do you like white chocolate?
Take a handful. And that crackling sound should annoy the viewers nicely, I think.
Yeah. Well, it's better than eating crisps.
Oh, yeah.
That's what usually happens.
Oh,
Full toss, wasn't a no ball, wasn't a beamer.
signal as a bye. Edwina Extras looks like it might be building up as well.
That's
So was the
that's the
problem.
nature of the beast here in Division 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Division 4. But it's the same for both teams.
Oh, for sure.
And
Yeah.
if a team can control the number of extras, then they're
that's
well on the way. That's
good pace, but just
his good pace. She learns control with that. She won't be playing Division 4 for very long.
yeah. Unfortunately, I think just trying to be hard there.
Did you say Genevieve Morrissey?
Concentration from Rebecca. Moving the feet well, but oh, yes.
Gets past the fielder and decides that she can make 22 yards quite quickly.
And she's right. It's well watched, good calling.
So Graham had another good outing as 5th captain on Sunday.
Right, tell all.
Well,
Well, you know,
he pretty much left the batting order as per your text,
well,
but then was willing to change it as circumstances warranted.
that's a lovely shot.
He kept the bowling changing the whole time. You know, he didn't let the batsman settle into anyone. And his fields were well set. And of course he took a magnificent catch as well.
So here, which is great. Yourself got some runs, which is nice.
Double my
Good.
season's total anyway. Tells you how my season's gone. Still. Oh, that's nicely played. Rebecca Lacey showing that she's becoming a cricketer and not just a tennis player with a good eye.
One thing that she's doing really well here is that, excuse me,
The white chocolate does stick, doesn't it?
it does, is that the field's actually,
More?
the field is quite deep, so she's just picking off the singles, you know.
Yeah.
She's done that for the last 3 shots that she's played. Just nudged them out and run.
Well played.
It was tempted, but wisely set back. But especially on the offside field is quite deep.
Well, anything between point and extra cover
Yeah, there's a massive gap there.
it is covered by the fielder on the boundary, but it does allow you to take 2 just by pushing it into the right place, just to the edge of the square there. Natasha plays that one nicely onto the leg side. Oh, fine
Thanks.
throw by Melissa.
It's great fielding.
Well thrown, Melissa.
Wouldn't
Good
want
bit
to
of
run.
fielding.
Wouldn't want to take on her arm. She is very accurate.
No.
Good long distance throw as well.
As you can see, the men's first are training in the background. I'm sure opposition scouts are tuning in as we speak. Video analysis.
I'm impressed by Natasha at the moment. She's pulling out a good variety of shots at the moment to get her in. So
There's an irony for you. I'm not sure it's quite on camera at the moment. I see Danny Hogan and Sahil Gupta walking up to do some fielding practice. Good to see. So, this bowler's name is?
Lucy Braxton.
Excellent.
Great shot, Natasha!
She only went for 3 in her first over.
Yeah, she was impressive.
She was. Mind you have to be good if you're going to wear yellow shoes. That
Well,
was
that's making a statement, isn't it?
That's the sign of my age. All cricket boots were white back in the day. But then
The
again,
old
all
days.
cricket gear was white as well. Oh, nice shot from
Lovely
Rebecca.
shot.
Almost a short arm jab into the leg side.
There's gonna be
It's
2
gone past
there.
the fielder.
And they're picking up
She
2.
did enough. Did enough to save the boundary. 2 runs saved. Rather than 2 conceded.
Good fielding there. Got a fair bit of ground to cover. And made it. But these 2 are just rotating the strike very nicely at the moment. And just, total slowly building. 41 now.
White giant buttons are really tasty. Nicely played out on the leg side. Fielder comes in from square leg, and she'll keep it just down to a single. No, Rebecca is no relation of David Lacey. Do you remember David Lacey?
Oh, yeah.
Good swing bowler. And now
Shame he's not playing anymore.
well, he's does a lot of fitness stuff
I know,
now.
I see his gym
Posts on social media.
I mean, if nothing else, you can carry all the gear. He's strong enough.
Yeah. A nicely played away by Natasha. And that one has gone for 4.
Lovely shot.
Graham Mooney gets out the right hand. Signals 4. And Natasha moves on to 11. So no relation of David Lacey. Oh, beautiful shot. That should go for 4 because it deserves to. But no, great piece of fielding has kept it in play. And that deserved 4, but only got 2.
That's
Nice
great.
shot, Natasha.
Shot, Natasha!
That
was a
takes
great
her on
shot.
13.
That's great cricket all round, actually. Good
Yeah,
shot,
super
good
fielding.
fielding. Yeah. It's quite a few runs she saved down there in that position.
10 off the first 5 balls of this over. And not an extra amongst them. Just shows you how well she is bowling. Another one hit to cover. And Natasha makes her ground.
Well backed
running. Should be running in a bat.
But I am impressed with the running. The running's been really good tonight. These
two are quick and have got intent. And I think after this season now have sort of trusted each other's calls. And I think that's one of the vital things in running between the wicket is having faith in the person the other. It may be misplaced faith, but if you have faith, you'll
Stop
go.
to look at where the ball is. Well, that might be the run guard and somebody getting running.
If you just run without looking, see where the ball's gone. That's also another recipe for disaster.
Who's your partner's called?
Well, if my partner's called me, I go.
That's what I mean.
I had one on Sunday, Niall. I had one on Sunday. The batsman hit one, called me, and apologised as we were crossing in the middle of the pitch. And if it had been a direct hit, I'd have been out by a couple of yards.
Oh, you're about 2/3 of the way down the pitch, I think, at that stage.
Yeah. And
That was the.
no, it wasn't him. It wasn't James. But yes, he did apologise. Nicely cut away, and that was cut away, sliced away to the boundary, and that's a super 4 runs. Ian Martin.
Good. That was a beautiful shot. It was glorious. Just got into that one very nicely. Split the fielders.
I know we're not on picture, but she seemed to cut
Yeah.
underneath the ball, and it got tremendous spin at about square leg. Unless the ball's become sentient and decided to ignore Graham. But no, it was a super shot. It was 4 runs, and it's taken her on to 18. Another good shot, just hit back at the bowler.
Sometimes it's worth getting down the other end when you've had a couple of boundaries just to sort of let the rush of blood subside a bit.
Yep. Once you've hit your boundary, the best thing you can do is get down the non-striker's end. Whether it be a change of over or just take a single somewhere.
Gives you a few moments to calm down.
Gives you a few minutes to enjoy your shot.
Well, that too.
Oh, that's well fielded.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, she was lucky.
she was back, but again, I'd rather see her sliding her bat back.
Good bit of fielding. I think Natasha just hit it a little bit too hard.
What number are you today?
5 or 6.
Excellent. Excellent.
Super knock last night.
Yeah. Annalie, is it? Annalie?
Kimley.
Kim Lee, sorry.
Annalyn and Kimley.
She was not out for 33.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Brilliant. And that was in Terranure, wasn't it?
It was.
That's smacked out. Well fielded. And hits the non-striker.
And Marisa was not out for 24.
That's, wow, great
It's
innings.
great to see Terranure back into women's cricket.
And there are 2 teams in the 1 division.
Both in Division 4?
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's
I
handy.
think that's... again, Cricket Leinster get criticised pretty much on a daily basis by most people. But occasionally they've come up with good stuff, and that was a sensible decision. Oh, well played. That's off her gloves.
Well
Fielder
fielded.
comes round, picks it up cleanly at the first attempt.
Good back in there. And only saves her 3 runs there. That's very good. I can sense that the batsmen are getting a little bit frustrated in that over. They're playing some glorious shots and not getting any reward. But
Yeah.
that's just
And
cricket.
the fielding is good.
The fielding's very good.
The field set is good, and the fielders within it are good.
So we're 9 down. 1 wicket loss for 54 runs. We're looking for a good total here.
Well, what did the first wicket fall at, Barbara? 14. So a
Okay.
partnership of 40 already. Carthy, will you do a stint in the box at some stage?
I would love to, just not this evening. I have a call at 7:30. But yeah, anytime.
Okay.
Just not this evening.
Okay.
Any time but this evening.
Yeah.
Oh, cracked
my-
away. It's going to fall
Oh.
short of the fielder. It's a nice shot all the same.
Just as well she can get too much more onto that. Went straight down the the fielder's throat. Yeah, but
Sometimes
glorious shot.
Sometimes you slip into the 12th man, James. You don't even realise you're
Yeah, I
until
know.
the words are out.
Pitched up nicely. Oh,
It's off the pad. That will bring a few appeals, and Graham heads off.
Yeah, he's not having any of that. But worth a shout.
And Rebecca practices the shot that maybe she should have played. Is she batting a long way down the... No.
No, I don't think she is. You think she's got a big, what a stretch? Yes,
She
wide
does.
stance.
She does. That's what enables her to be so quick between the wickets, and I suspect quicker
Oh.
at tennis court. She's smashed that one over the top of slip. If there was a slip.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to slash hard, I mean, get some bat on it, and it flies away.
My goodness. Carol Cromer's phone is a constant source of irritation.
Oh, that was your fault after you gave those. Your number.
No, I give out my number in most games, and nobody ever texts me. Except my mum. My mum did. Mummy did.
So if anyone wants to be a stalker,
Oh, one-handed play back to the
Yeah.
bowler. There's nothing wrong with that.
probably would have been worth actually leaving that one alone, and probably would have been resulted in wide if it was having that sort of shot.
Looked out there, didn't it?
But
I do believe, although the masts are still invisible, but the mountain is still visible, I do believe it's got a bit of warmer. Our thermometer, of course, hasn't taken his jumper off, so it can't be that warm.
yeah,
That one's
that's
going to be wide.
yeah, well left. Saw that wasn't worth going after. Just straight a bit there in the bowling, but okay, now you know where not to bowl, so just got to get the radar in check.
2 more balls to the halfway stage in this first innings. Who do you think are going to be happier at this stage? It's a good solid start for Pembroke.
Well, I think Pembroke would be delighted to have wickets in hands and good runs.
They have put in a solid base for the second half. But I'd also say Clontarf have positives to look at there as well. Because
Absolutely. They are fielding really well. They've stopped a lot of extra runs. If the fielding had been sloppy, this could have been up in the mid-70s at this stage.
oh, very easily.
So they've done very well. I mean, I think they'd take delight in that the conditions to say, okay, when it's our turn.
Those seagulls were so noisy the other
weren't they
day.
ever? I was watching.
Nice
The
shot out.
telecast.
Oh, just keeps it inside the boundary.
Probably a cunning plan just to see if they're going to
Try the two, yeah.
And I run them out.
Yeah, was it the first team game? The seagulls were particularly
Yeah,
noisy.
they were. That
On
one that
Saturday, wasn't it?
I think that friend of ours, whatever his name is.
Well, I'm calling him Mac now because he did enjoy the Big Mac.
Yeah, Mac. I think he comes back on a regular basis and demands, more food. You can hear him for miles.
They seem quite territorial, actually, about where on the ground. Nicely played round the keeper. And third, can't get there in time. And it goes for 4 byes. And Graham calls that the over. I remember earlier in the season, Graham was umpiring in shorts and a t-shirt. Now look at him. He's well wrapped up there now. Drinks go out at 10 overs. Marissa Whaley sprinting out to the middle.
Well, I think, going back on what you were saying before, I think Pembroke are absolutely delighted to have 64 on the board halfway through with only 1 wicket down. And it's a bit of a dream start.
That brought up the 50th run.
That's a 50-run partnership.
It is. Well spotted, James.
Now, Natasha's now moved on to 20. She's accelerated.
She has indeed, because at one stage, Rebecca Lucy had actually surpassed her.
Rebecca Lacey even.
But Lacey even. No, I told her I'd get her name wrong because her mum's watching in Portugal.
Oh, yeah, just making sure that people are watching and they can, we drop in a few wrong comments every now and again just to see who's awake.
Do you do table service as well? Marissa Whaley making sure her players stay hydrated.
Speaking of non-hydrated, Barbara. Oh, shot down the flames.
Oh, well played.
That was
Got to the pitch of the ball.
It was a good bowl.
It was. But she just a long stride. She got out there and hit the ball when it was on the ground.
Yeah. It just popped up.
Just
Good
ran
enough on it.
Yep, just ran it down behind square.
That's one thing she's doing very well tonight. Rebecca is really getting forward and getting to the pitch of the ball. Watch a lot of her shots, and she just...
Yep. She's good at
Give us
judging
that
the
bit.
length of a ball.
Oh,
Natasha doing exactly the right thing. It was outside off. It was there to be hit. She was looking to run it down to third.
there's a big gap there if she gets through.
I'll tell you who's really come on as a bowler this year. Just seeing him down at the nets there. Sean O'Reilly. Each time I see him, I'm getting more and more impressed by his bowling.
That's saying
Couple of
something.
drop balls. Oh, it's gone past the fielder. You do have to watch out for that spin on the second bounce.
Well, that's saying something because Sean last year was very impressive. And when he played down on our level, he was impressive as well.
Being able to stand up for 3 hours is impressive at our level.
Well, without
But yes,
medication.
Yeah. But yes, I understand what you're saying, and you're quite right.
But he's
certainly taken a few steps forward since he left our
Oh, it's a lovely shot.
sphere of influence.
That's great to see.
Yes,
He's
another one who could go far.
yeah, he's a great guy as well.
These young lads now making up the bulk of the seconds with Noah, Donica. Certainly the third 11 are much stronger for them. Genevieve Morrissey now. That's bounced awkwardly. And
Right
Rebecca,
batting. Oh, she
Rebecca
did.
does run a bat in very well.
Thank
Makes
goodness.
another single, takes the score on 68. And one ball to go in the 11th over.
I think
Right.
that shot caught everyone by surprise. You know, it sort of just died in front of them.
Yes.
Natasha, and everyone thought it was going to go on. Everyone's a bit flat-footed there. But resulted in a run.
Everyone thought everyone else was going to pick it up.
Even Graham. Yeah, it's got a bit darker here.
Rebecca now scoring at a runner ball. Yes, you can feel that temperature having changed. Oh, she's got
it's
enough bat on. Oh, I thought she hit that.
Well, I thought she did too. Oh, I
The
thought she
umpire
got-
signals it as wide.
I thought she got a glove on it or something. Yeah, it wasn't
There was a
wood.
noise when it went round.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But another one on the total brings it up to 69.
Got a 2 to the total even.
Yeah, that doesn't make it 69 though, Barbara.
Giggity.
There we go. Now, the live score's on 69.
Oh,
That's a full toss, and the well set field keeps it down to 1. Another one that another day could easily have gone for 4.
yeah, 4 feet anyway, any side, and it probably would have, but it was straight to the fielder who did very well. Good arm.
Well set field and set with the right people in the right place.
And it was 2 wides. Okay, so a wide plus 2. A wide plus 1. Okay? It was the, because they ran the wide.
You're on top of this tonight, Solskjaer. I've yet to see you ask a wrong question. Bowler number 2 is to return.
That's Rebecca on strike there.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Natasha. It's Natasha.
Yes, she was.
And she's given them. Mooney has put the finger up, and that's the end of Natasha.
She got a run at the end of that.
Graham didn't really leave the finger up long enough for Natasha to see it, and she was wondering what was going on.
Yes. I looked away for a brief moment there too and thought the same thing.
Yeah.
What's happened?
Can I ask a silly question, though, Shield?
OEW. I'm assuming because this. Yeah. But that was a great knock there by Natasha. 23.
Captain's knock.
One run.
Exactly what was needed.
51 partnership.
2 wides.
Just need another partnership now.
I do like this about ladies cricket. All 3 bats meet up. Yeah.
Conference.
Graham was quite right in putting the finger up there.
Yes.
As I say, could have left it up a bit longer. Not bad. Great knock.
Yeah, all singles and 2 wides.
Well done.
I'm running away from the ball here.
What about it? Everyone delighted for Natasha there.
Yeah, and
And she goes for, believe it or not, 23.
so it's a breakthrough that Clontarf needed. It was
2
well
wicket.
bowled.
Second wicket down, 11 overs gone.
They needed to break that partnership.
And now we're into Becca and Becca. Rebecca and
Becca
Becca.
squared.
Oh. Becca Gallagher showing that one a straight bat. Unfortunately went past the edge and ran down for a bye.
But more importantly, gets the inform
The infield.
inform batsman on strike.
Well, she's gone well so far. 17 off 17.
Oh,
And that one's played
yes.
nicely out on the leg side. I think it's going to be cut off before the boundary, but they should get 2 there.
Yes, they are.
And Becca Gallagher makes a ground, runs her bat in.
Quite
And
comfortably.
2 there to Rebecca.
Again, getting forward of the pitch.
Louise Barry now continues with her. Oh, that one misses down the leg side. Fielder is down there.
I think Becca needs to call a bit louder. Becca was. I think.
Bit chilly in Pembroke tonight.
Yeah,
If you're coming down,
It's quite-
A, the bar isn't open, and B,
Bring a jumper.
bring a jumper.
It's just got a bit dark again. It's very hard to see.
Another one.
Oh, straight down
Missed
the
by the
leg.
keeper. And Graham will signal that as a bye as well.
Yeah, she's just drifting a little bit down leg. If you just get another 6 inches to the, to the left.
We call it the offside.
Oh yeah, that too. Put down initiated. That's better. That's worth the shout. But she was forward.
Apart from the bat being on it.
Apart from that, but that's a better line. It's very strange flicking from the live to the
To the screen.
The,
It's definitely feeling like there's going to be a shower. However, the clouds off to our right are breaking up a bit, so
Coming
perhaps
on the
just
offside.
this one, yeah, this one here might just drift past and we'll get away with this.
yeah, we're hoping there's enough breeze that's might get. I'll get that happening anyway. We live in hope. Anyway, 76 for 2 of 12. Still keeping that scoreboard ticking over. They haven't been tied down. Bit of a
Well played out to the leg side, got a bit under it, took the top edge of the bat really, ran out square leg, but another single. Oh, nice bit of fielding again.
Oh,
They
yeah.
must practice fielding a lot.
It's very good though. Those 2 are very good.
They are, aren't they? And that's why they're down there.
Yes.
An awful lot of the women who play Division 4 cricket, well, a high percentage, I don't know how high a percentage, come from hockey backgrounds. And they use their eye-hand coordination, but they do like to play to leg.
Becca Gallagher
Run to Rebecca.
still to score off the bat.
Nicely played away on the
Yeah.
offside. The fielder is there. She's got onto that very quickly. One suspects she's not staying back on the fence.
No. It's a great shot though.
In which case, if she's not going to stay on the fence... Oh, she is. Fair play to her. I'm wrong.
Well, I think it might be now that
She's walking in, though.
Rebecca
very well.
Lacey's batting that you'd... Oh,
Pack the leg side.
Yeah.
She's hit that one out down towards the scoreboard. It's
Yep.
fielded by the feet.
No. Thought about a second, but sent back.
And that's Boulder. That's a good ball. And again, Becca has stepped back against that
Yeah.
and opened up her stumps. And once you do that, you have to make contact, and she didn't. So that's the end of Becca Gallagher. She only scored one. The score is 80 for 2, 80 for 3.
80 for 3.
Sorsha. Your scoreboard says 79 at the moment. Theirs says 80. Okay.
Good, just let you know.
What about it, Becca? Unfortunate.
Yep.
Didn't waste any time for once.
And next out to bat,
Carol
The living-
Croner.
the living legend that is Carol Cromer,
Cromer.
the patent holder for the helicopter shot, and the batsman in the entire, I would say, in the entirety of Leinster cricket, if not all Ireland cricket, for most dismissals of hit wicket. When she plays this shot and she swings right round on it, and it's a good
Takes it.
shot, and she scores her runs that way, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. But she continues through. Her follow through is exceptional, and often it has taken her bat straight through the stumps. So Pasley,
Oh, that's a
bowling
good
again.
ball.
That is a good ball.
It's got a tail up now. It's amazing how getting the wicket can
Inspire.
inspire.
Yeah, you can have the last one.
No, you're fine. I'm really kind of chocolate out. Thank you.
Well, that's off some pads, and there's no run there. There's an appeal from down here.
Yeah.
So that's 13 overs gone. The score is on 80 for 3.
That's a good breakthrough there.
Well, it's only a wicket the Clontarf needs. Stop any partnership developing, and it has slowed the run rate down as well.
Well, it has, and it's also, again, their fields placings are in really good spots. They have not scored a boundary for
Do you
quite
want me
a
to
while
get pen
now.
and paper so you can copy it down?
Yeah. I might need that for the weekend.
Spread out the bunch. Are you playing?
Yeah, I'm going to play.
Excellent. In that case, you don't need me.
Well, I don't know yet.
You've got 11.
Haven't chosen them yet. It's called a squad.
Nicely played. Again, that front foot getting down, allowing her to get on top of the ball, play it around to the leg side. Only gets a single for it, but it does move her on to 23 off 22. Still going along at a good pace. And that's the pace Pembroke will be looking for now. Now, Carol, no, you're on the wrong. There we go.
Oh, that's...
That's a super ball,
Yeah.
right on off stump. Take your time.
So, she's now got 3 wickets, according to the
Yes,
score.
Louise Barry has bowled very well. But again, that was just there on the stumps, and Carol played down the wrong line.
Yeah, there's no legs in
at it
front of it.
here.
Look at that, mid right away. There's,
It's length that did her, actually.
yeah, full length dipped.
Again, if it's on the stumps,
You hit
just
or
keep
you
it
miss.
out.
Yeah, that's right.
Just keep it out. So,
Yeah. Anna Ling's has gone out.
Anna Lynn McDonald now to the middle. Had a great knock last night, scored 30 odd in the women's thirds game against Terranea Titans. And she's off with a super shot out square on the leg side. That gets her off the mark, 1 off 1 ball.
Yeah, apparently it was, I think, a 33 not out.
Yes, fine innings. And they won, did they, Barbara?
We did.
Did they win by much?
9 wickets.
That's
pretty
well,
convincing.
No, that's a close win.
Yeah.
I only say that
Oh, just got a little bit on it.
because the fifths take it. Yeah, that's a close win. Close defeat, 9 wickets.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I happened to bowl that too.
She just needs to watch out for this.
good ball
Yeah,
on the
that's the one.
stumps. There we go. That
That's
was
the
out to
one.
be hit, and she went for it.
It's the right length. When she gets that on line, that's the ball that's getting the wickets.
Yeah, it's the length that's again. It's lack of footwork is what's
we go.
causing the bat's problems, and she's using her feet, and that's
Yes.
a super little shot out to mid on. Doesn't stop her getting a single. She's very busy at the crease and batting very well. Good intent.
It just shows foot movement. It's half the battle won there, isn't it? You know, she gets in a good position, picks up the pitch well. Now, if you back away, like you say, and don't move your feet and just stick the bat out there, if you don't make contact, game over. You know?
Yeah.
Anyway, after 14 overs, 4 wickets down now for 84. So Clontarf have put the brakes on a bit here. There's some good fight back. Pembroke is still scoring at a good rate.
Run a ball.
Yep.
That's what you want. Again, she's 3 or 4 now.
Getting the.
God, it's more like a late September evening, isn't it?
yeah,
I mean, it's definitely autumnal.
That's the clouds moving closer.
Yeah, you can see
Oh,
the mountain
what a
just
shot.
right disappeared.
No, but it's fielded,
Another fine piece of fielding, and the two fielders
and it's good
between
running.
them.
It's good cricket all round. Oh, maybe there could have been overthrows there,
Yeah,
but
well,
no.
again, let's just take what we're given.
Yeah.
Let's not try and force anything. We don't want to be losing another wicket now. Pembroke have lost 4 so far.
Still plenty of time.
Now there's still 5.5 overs to go. But you really want these bats. If these bats can spend those 5.5 overs together, Pembroke will have a formidable total.
Oh, that's going to be no hit in the head,
So no ball.
no ball, and hit in the helmet.
Somebody go out to her.
Someone go out to her.
I think it hit her on the shoulder. Take her drink out.
Take some water.
Now,
Go out anyway. Let's give her a few minutes to sort of get her concentration back. That's the sense. No, thanks very much. Words to that effect, anyway.
well,
This should have been.
again. Oh, it's gone through the fielder. And she's going to get 4 for that. There haven't been too many boundaries in this innings. And she'll be delighted at getting a boundary just the ball after having been hit. So, she's made that no ball count. And no doubt she'll be posting pictures of her bruise on Instagram later on. I don't know if she's on Instagram. I don't know if...
Some sort of social media, anyway. Yeah.
Good ball.
Oh,
Just
it's wide.
outside. Oh. Anna Lynn keen to get down to the other end. And now there's a single there. And now
Yeah.
they'll take it. Now,
That's good play.
Somewhere is going ballistic.
Been alert. Been alert to the situation. It's really, really good play there. So 2 wides.
2 wides. Question of when is a ball dead comes to mind there. That's short, and that's lovely shot. Really played away very well.
That's up the hip.
It's only a single. And again, the fielders down here have been very good in keeping the number of boundaries down to a minimum.
But impressed by Anna Lynn there. She just gets in a good position. She's moving her feet well. Flicks it off her hips.
That's the difference, isn't it? She
Yeah.
is moving her feet. Now Rebecca Lacey plays it round to exactly the same spot. And this time, again, it's just a single. So there's, to me, that's 6 runs saved in 2 balls. Just
Without
by
a doubt.
having the right
Without a
fielders
doubt.
in the right
Absolutely.
place.
Good field placing by Clontarf.
And it can be so frustrating for the batting side to see their best shots only going for a single.
Well, it starts to put doubt in your mind as a batsman, you know, to say, okay, do I need to start trying to invent shots that aren't there?
Yeah.
Get yourself out.
Oh, that's another nice shot out to mid-on.
She almost hit
Mid
that
off.
too well. That's a lovely shot. Luckily, deep mid-on was deep enough anyway, but...
The important thing that Anna Lynn's doing is she's timing her shots. Because she might not have the power that Rebecca Lacey has, but she's still hitting it just as far. But it's just with the timing.
That's right. Well, I saw someone on the weekend, you know, time a ball beautifully for a 6. Didn't try to hit the cover off the ball. Obviously put some power into it, but just got the timing well, and it was a great 6 that you hit.
I don't think there was any power in that at all. That was just timing.
Yeah, it
I was just
beautiful.
fortunate.
And it was like in the cow corner part of the ground, you know.
I was fortunate. It was a slog.
But it didn't look like that. It just looked like you followed through on a great line, middled it, good timing, bang.
Yeah, it was a slog. Everything tells you about
Tomato, yeah.
This one played back up the pitch. The bowler doesn't quite get there, but there's cover behind her. So into the last 5 overs now, 29 balls left in this innings, and if they get another 29 runs, they'd be very happy.
Yes.
That'll take them up to
126. Oh, that's got to be a no ball.
That's
isn't
well
it?
played out. Up to mid-off. Takes a single. Got it past the outstretched hand.
Is it still called a no ball
If it bounces more than once before it reaches the popping crease, then yes, it's a no ball.
Oh,
And our director, producer, cameraman, editor,
all-round champion.
That committee, and Rebecca Lacey plays that one round on the leg side, and this time she's bisected the fielders. And it's another 4 for her, and that takes her on to 35.
Signal very well there by Graham.
And that's the 100 up then for Pembroke.
Yep. Great result.
In the 15th over.
16th, isn't it?
Sorry, 16th over.
16th over.
At a rate of 6.58. Rebecca Lacey now paying the price for all the running she's been doing.
But if she can stay to the end,
As
I'll
I
be
say,
looking for
sky's the limit. Now, for some reason, Rebecca Lacey has 35 on the screen and 31 on the board. That's a nice shot out on the leg side, has to hurry. Another one to Rebecca, takes her on to 36.
As I say, it's actually been quite good by Clontarf to keep the flow of runs down to just run a ball. That's going to be the challenge now.
High one.
Oh, she got onto that.
But what she did that was good there was she adjusted
Yep.
to suit the ball that she was getting. She was willing to move her feet or move her body. In that case, if you could see it again, you'd see that she actually went down to be in the right place to hit that ball.
Natasha.
She's in great
Rebecca
form.
Lacey now. Oh, Graham says not out.
Already on 35 then.
Not the minute she was getting ready now.
Rebecca needs to retire.
On now?
Yeah, she's on
Board's
35.
wrong.
Rebecca! Rebecca!
You've had your go. Next.
Yeah. What a great knock.
No, you're already on 35. The board's wrong for that. Thanks, Barbara.
Well, when you're in that sort of form, you have to be dragged off the pitch, and that's proving to be the case here now. Marissa Whaley is the next bat in, but before we go on to that, let's listen.
And not really appreciated by her colleagues, her teammates.
And I'm sure her mother watching in Portugal is delighted with her.
Proud as punch.
Proud as punch as Rebecca comes in, having retired on 35.
Undefeated.
She'll be delighted with that.
Battered and bruised, but elated. What a good night.
So, one retiree, and yeah, the retire at 35. It stops one person dominating a league.
Oh, of course, absolutely. And I think it's a great rule, actually.
There was a team a year or two ago that had won. It was a first 11.
Yeah.
So she couldn't go up any higher on the teams.
You're right.
And but she was too good for the league the rest of her teammates were in.
Okay.
And this rule now stops that being too much of an influence. Yes, she might take 5 wickets, and yes, she might score 35 runs, but she's limited to 35.
Yeah.
And she has to judge then, in fact, how quickly you get those 35. If her teammates
Falling all around you.
are falling all around, then perhaps she's better off just getting the other person on strike and holding up an end.
And just talking to them the whole time, you know. Well, that's right, you know, it's about reading the situation of a game.
Yeah, I mean, even in a game where, you have to retire at 35, you don't necessarily want to get that 35 off the first 6 balls.
No, you want to be there encouraging your teammate out there and just sort of saying, play straight, play well, play,
Yep.
you know, sensibly.
And running with them.
Yeah. Oh.
And that's a single taken. And Lynn goes on to 8. And Marissa, who got a single off her first ball, will be facing Genevieve Morrissey, who's just about going at a runner ball.
It's a huge improvement they're running this season compared to previous seasons. They've been getting better and better, but the running this season has been really impressive. They used to leave a lot of runs on the field in the past.
I do think that the team itself is gelling together after a couple of years now. And Marissa's given out LBW. And she's gone for 1. Go get him, Neve.
Plenty of time.
Bat, waiting her time at the gate, waiting for Marissa.
Yeah, it's a good comeback there by Clontarf.
Again, Clontarf have been quite good at just taking wickets.
Yeah, she. Yeah, that was pretty straight.
Pretty straight and pretty out.
Yeah.
Talk to your sisters.
Right, Neve Jennings now takes to the middle. Three and a half overs to go, so 21 balls.
They'll be looking for at least
Again.
21 runs.
Well, anything over 120 is a bonus.
There you go. Down the.
Oh, that's well called. Anna Lynn calling through for the bye, and that's a good call.
Yeah, she was halfway down the pitch, I think, when she called that.
Yes.
That's good anticipation. Once she saw it was drifting down the
Wow.
leg and it was going to go past the keeper, she was off.
Well, yes, my experience of that at the weekend wasn't particularly good either. Run out, backing up. Oh well.
Oh, we've all had that one happen. That's the worst way to go out, I
I've
think.
never had it happen before.
Have you?
No.
I have. I've had it twice.
That's a good call from Neve Jennings. She calls through for the bye. Wide, so that's another 2 onto the total. That'll take it up to 110.
You want to run out, back it up. Ball hit straight back.
So back off the bowler's hand.
Bowler dived, got the faintest of touches, like Guy afterwards said, "I'm glad you walked because I didn't hear it."
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
But
It happened to me once, and when it happened to me, you just walk off, God, whatever.
yeah, and that's all you can do. You can't blame it.
Yeah.
You can't even blame yourself for that one.
no. Nothing.
Not
Oh.
win the game. Oh, that's not gone right.
Trying too much there or something. Well collected by the fields person.
That'll be another.
Another
It's like
one.
stealing two or
Another
three
two onto the wide.
meters off my running every time to be out one every 10,000.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was that stage of the innings, and we were going for it, and it was just a matter of look,
Bad
it
luck.
happened.
Yeah.
Who's the partner who ran you out with the shot?
That was Brendan
Brendan.
Ferris. That's Ferre. Brendan Ferris, who's now a marked man.
Oh,
Lovely
what a
shot. But again, you see the right fielders in the right spot. Those two have saved about 20 runs here for
Yeah.
Clontarf tonight. They've done a super job.
There seems to have been a lot more this corner than the far corner.
Yes,
Absolutely.
All coming at this end.
but the fielding down in that far corner hasn't been bad either. There was one where Rebecca Lacey, I think, bisected a couple of fielders, but other than that, one or t'others managed to get to most. Wide ball.
Yeah. And Lee backing up. And
A long way, isn't she?
Yes. But she's fast enough to get back.
They're getting thrown back. Yeah, definitely
Yes.
running around
No,
with a direct
think-
hit.
yeah, direct hit is one thing, but
So,
3 overs to go.
3 overs to go. 114 on the board. It's a good total, actually. It'd be pretty,
If they
they'd be
do
pretty
get a
happy with
runner,
that.
if they do get a runner ball. Oh. Not my phone.
So we're into the last couple of overs now, last 3
There
overs.
you go. That's another yes for you.
Yeah, you see-
Has to have been close.
she was there on Saturday night and just getting home now. Anyway, we're back. Had a few technical issues there.
1-1-5 for 5 with.
Oh, that came back in a bit. Well played though. Money batting. Oh,
Eve getting up the other end. And Lynn McDonald now.
Yep.
Doing very well. Adding to her 33 last night.
they brought one of the fielders up into the circle.
Well, that's
I
because we're
suppose
bowling
it's
from the other
right,
end.
upper end. Yeah, so it makes perfect sense. Sorry.
2 extra covers, maybe a bit extravagant.
Oh,
Nice shot. Good quick hands through the
Yeah.
ball.
Put a front foot down.
And good eye-hand coordination.
Oh, she's batting extremely well. Great form.
Takes her into double figures. She'll have to go very well to beat last night's score, but this has proved to be a good week for her. She scored more in 2 games than I've scored all season.
Oh,
Not out.
not interested. Well, this stage of the game, most teams will appeal for anything. It's
Well,
worth a shout.
sometimes an appeal will stop a single.
Yep, exactly right. Put doubt in the batsman's mind.
Get the batsman thinking about something other than calling. The Seagulls are out. Oh, lovely shot by Neve Jennings out on the leg side, and that's going to go for 4. And that's a classic shot. She'll be delighted. Her teammates certainly are delighted. That takes her on to 5. It takes a score now over 120, which is the original target of a runner ball. And anything now is a bonus.
Yeah, just bowled that one a bit too short, and she got onto it quickly, saw it was there to be hit.
And hit it to the right
Yeah,
place.
absolutely.
Didn't try and swivel around on it too much. Hit it out a bit wider. Going through
Lovely
mid-wicket, really. Yeah, well done, Neve. This one's missed by the keeper, and Anna Lynn is very quick to get down that end. Graham's going to signal as a bye. There it is. And he calls over. That's 18 gone, 2 to go. 122.
It's great awareness by Annaling there, just to sort of any opportunity, just keep that.
She's not
ticking
letting
over.
any opportunities pass, is she?
No.
Grasping each one of them. And each one, of course, is a run that Clontarf will have to get.
Two to go, as you say. What can be done now? What toe do you think, Noel? You're looking at 135?
It's tough to guess from 2 overs out.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good dot
It's
ball.
a good start. You see, it could be 122 as the final score,
It could be, absolutely.
or it could be the 132 is. You just wouldn't know.
Well, that's a good Michael Clark politician's answer.
You rolling?
Here we go. Oh, off the leg.
That'll be one there. We'll take the leg by there. Cameron calling that through very quickly. And she's absolutely right. And no, it's off the bat. Off the bat. Yep. Neve Jennings gets another run to her total. One way keeping the extras down.
That's
Just don't signal them. Let everything come off the bat.
yes. Oh, yes, you got forward to that as well.
That would be the other thing, of course, if you knew as a batsman you were going to get your 35. Is how many leg byes can you run?
Good point. You stick your leg out and let it run off.
You got to whack the bat.
Oh, you've got to play a shot of some description. I understand that.
Block.
But you can just
Oh, well controlled by the keeper.
wide ball. Still 3 to come.
No, you can't run on that.
No.
No, go back. But good awareness again. Just try.
Oh, look again. Looking for runs. This is what's wanted. And Neve plays that one, unfortunately, just back to the bowler.
If you had got that, I think Annaling could have been run out. She was then so quick. But why not?
Look, there are 2 balls left to go. She could be standing next to Neve by the time the ball gets there. Well, it's
Yeah,
gone
it's-
down the leg
oh.
side.
That's way too wide. That's going to be 4. Is it? Yes, it is. Oh, yep. Oh no, she saved it.
Well filled.
Well fielded. Great fielding there.
But the camera just wasn't quite on the angle.
But did you see it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Toe.
Hey Claire, did you hear?
Actually.
Did I hear what? Your wife had to retire. I watched. Oh, very good.
And you're still talking to me. So Claire, did you leave your laptop on at home? Just for our viewing figures. Oh good.
Yeah.
Good.
Wi-Fi on overdrive. Okay, is this the last ball for the over? Or not? No 2 to go. Yes,
Well,
it is. Yeah.
If it's a legal delivery,
Mm.
yes. That's well done. Great call, Neve.
Puts Annaling on strike.
She's now on 11 off 14. Neve Jennings, thanks to that cracking 4 she hit, has moved on to 6. Pembroke are on 131, and again, still an over to go.
Anything could happen, yeah.
Natasha batted really well today.
Yeah. It was
Pleasure
great.
to watch.
Yeah, was it? It's a good partnerships tonight. Let's just build up this total. Very good
Yes, I
batting.
wonder how much Rebecca, Lacey, and
Annaling.
Anna Lim put on together.
Oh,
Oh, cracking shot
Look
through
at
the
that.
leg side.
Yeah,
that's
that's
racing
gonna-
out to the boundary. Will the fielder get there? She'll dive.
she did.
And she did get there. Well
Wow,
fielded.
Jinx. That was a great effort.
Super piece of fielding. That saved 2 runs. That looked 4.
I thought there was definitely going to be 4, and she ran that down and didn't give up. Saved 2. Could be the difference in the end. Those, all this great fielding.
Oh,
That's an interesting bit of fielding there. Kick it onto the stumps. Imagine it better run out like that. Okay. 4 balls to go. What can be done?
It's a bit high, but it's slashed away on the offside. Fielders there. They'll keep it down to a single. But the score has now crept up to 134. This is a good total for Pembroke to be setting at this stage. We've still got, the mountain has disappeared a bit more. That cloud is definitely creeping over this way.
It's really standing in front of the stumps now.
Oh, that's
Oh,
well
she got
played
it.
by Neve. She played that up to mid-on. Mid-on fields it very well. Again, the standard of the Clontarf fielding has been very high this evening.
Yeah, a lesser team would have conceded about another 30 or 40 runs. You know, they've done really well in the conditions tonight. What's happening?
Oh, another lovely shot. Timed up, just wide of mid-on. Mid-on scampers round, gets it, keeps it down to a single. So
Good
with
bowling.
one ball to go, 136 for 5.
It's been good death bowling here. It's been a good line. What's going to happen in the last ball? And it's going to be run out. Well, they had to go for it anyway. So at the end of the innings, Pembroke pick up 136 for the loss of 5 wickets. I think they'd be quite happy with that. It's more than the runner ball. It'll run rate will be 6.86. So it puts a bit of pressure on the chasing side to get off to a good start themselves. So Annaling batted really well there.
Well batted, Neve.
Well batted, Neve. Well, it's good batting all around by the team, I thought.
Yes, good batting by Pembroke. It's a fine total they've put up, but it was also fine fielding from Clontarf. They'll be very...
Without a doubt, they did really well. They stuck to their guns. They didn't let it get away from them. They didn't. The shoulders didn't drop when the big
and they
partnership
kept
was
going
there.
for 20 overs. So there's the Pembroke card. Natasha Robinson getting the side off to a fine start. Ash Carthy falling for just the 4. Rebecca Lacey retired. She wasn't hurt. She just retired having reached 35. Becca Gallagher went for 2. Carol Cromer unfortunately out for a duck. But then Anna Lynn McDonald with a flourish at the end, 15 not out. Marissa Whaley wasn't much company for her, but Neve Jennings including a lovely 4. There were 48 extras, and the score after 20 overs, 136 for 6. There's the bowling figures.
And look at that. Lucy Barry, 3 wickets, 19 of 5. That's 3.8. That's great bowling. That was really good. Yeah, the others were disappointed they didn't pick up wickets, but you know, Genevieve got 1. Oh, well, there it goes. And one of the others got another one.
Yes.
And a run out. So, take a short break now for a few minutes while the teams get themselves sorted. We'll probably have about 10 minutes to change over, and we'll be right back with you.
Well, welcome back to our viewer.
13.
Alright.
And
No, I can't get Wi-Fi. I can't dial into our own, increase it. Do you have 14 or 15? Yeah.
everyone on the ground, please tune into the YouTube channel and give Niall the viewing figures he deserves. If you've got it on your TV at home, put it on your laptop as well.
Let's get some feedback here. Okay, yeah.
So, after her star term with the bat, it looks like it will be Anna Lynn MacDonald to start the bowling.
Right.
And we're off.
Oh, starts with wide. Ooh.
Wide outside off. It gets past Natasha, but she does a super job of taking the momentum out of the ball, and Rebecca Lacey with her fine arm. Although, is that the arm that got hit? Just came round.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. So one wonders how much strength is actually in that arm.
She's a bit lucky to get away with that, Annalene. For the warm-up. I mean, you would have been, as a batsman, better off leaving that, I would have thought.
That's good.
That's
ball.
better. Ooh.
Oh, that's
Ouch.
ow. Great effort to put a hand in the way there.
Probably stopped the boundary. Maybe.
Yeah, it didn't cause her too much discomfort. I think it was the shock of it as much as anything else.
Who's that fielder?
This one here.
Yeah.
Georgina Beattie there fielding it
Oh.
mid-off.
Backed it up well as well.
Oh,
good
nearly getting
ball.
through on length there. That was a very good delivery by Anna Lynn.
Oh, that was one of those ones that just sits up and your eyes light up and you think, here we go.
And then it just
oops.
drops. Yeah. It wasn't the ball she thought it was going to be.
Well bowled, actually.
There we go. There it is. Hit straight back at her. Oh, off the thumb.
Ouch.
Anyway, back to the live action. It's in the air around on the leg side. It beats the fielder, and that's going to go for 6. Graham Mooney signals 6. And the full toss put away very nicely.
Yep.
I think she did hurt her thumb there.
Oh, I'd say it was hit pretty hard, didn't she? Yeah, we're feeling that.
Showing it to her captain.
Maybe that's why the ball was a little bit errant there. But she's soldiering on. Put that behind him. Oh, a bit wide.
Another one outside wide, and this time Natasha gets to it. Turns it into a dot ball. Do you know, it's almost a better picture on the screen
Isn't
than it
it?
is live
Yeah.
now.
It's a bit easier to see, actually. Turn again.
Another one that's a full toss. Played round on the leg side. Well fielded. Having seen that arm, they won't be taking too many twos to her.
No.
But that's the end of the first over. 9 have come off it.
Good start there by Clontarf.
They'll be happy with that. Here it is. Swings round, up in the air.
It almost looked like it's an incredibly thick leading edge. But she,
That ball did hurt.
yeah.
And then leaving the field. Hi.
Hey,
No, do you want to pass us the tablet? I don't think Barbara can do it. No, neither do I.
Neither do I, but we'll see what we can do.
We'll see what we can do.
Can see it.
Yeah, I've got the wrong glasses on. Select bowler, and the bowler for this.
Lucy or JJ bowling? JJ.
JJ. Oh, Jessica Robbins.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Is it, who's on strike there?
Lucy Barry on strike.
So yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now what do we do now? Okay, we pick her.
Pick a button at the bottom, I think.
I think so.
Oh, that's a lovely delivery. First up there from JJ. So, naught.
I would have thought, yep.
Okay. We're flying now. We're sucking diesel. And it comes up here then.
Hey! It's all making sense.
It's all going around in a big circle via some satellite. It's in the air. It's just to the wide right side of Marissa Whaley. It's
Good
a single.
bowling.
So,
Yeah, call taxi someone, as we would have said back in the day. Anyway, that was a bit more on that, and probably Marissa would have been able to catch that. That was a good ball.
and that one's a full toss though, and it's just dribbled out in the offside. I was looking over here.
Yeah, I was looking forward to go.
Down towards the scoreboard for that one, but no, Ash Carthy came in from point and picked it up about two wickets across from the mat.
It's just a dot, wasn't signal, was it? Just a dot.
Just a dot. That one's hit back straight past the bowler, and it's substitute.
4 to 1 run.
Sorcha Mooney. Fine bit of fielding there, keeps it down to 1 run. 1 run.
Yep, got it. Yep. It's a good over so far.
Well,
Well, lucky over. Just getting a
played
bit
round on the leg side. Georgina Beattie with a fine piece of fielding, nice and clean. Back to the keeper.
lucky not to be called, no ball. But anyway,
Score's moved on to 12 now. This has been a good over. Just the 3 runs from it so far. Bottom right of your screen gives you the ball.
that's a
by ball.
better. That's a better
That's
length.
a good length. Got this one onto the dance floor. Again, Georgina straight back to the keeper. And that's the over up, and that's a fine over.
Only 4 from it.
So, select bowler.
And that's going to be.
We don't know yet.
Yep.
It looks like, well, let's see now. I'm suspecting Becca Gallagher is about to.
She looks reluctant to pick the ball up though.
Yeah.
Or is it going to be
Neve Jennings?
Neve Jennings?
It's Neve
Neve
Jennings.
If it's a cloudy day, then it tends to. But if it's Friday.
Neve Jennings. Okay. So, and on strike is
Yes. Yes, because I noticed the difference last time.
right.
Alyssa has got
Lister's on strike.
coloured shoes on.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, it's beautifully flighted. Almost too much time to actually
That's
think about
how
that.
I got a guy out on Sunday. It was his first ball when I just tossed it up, and he'd taken leg stump guard, and then proceeded to stand in front of his stumps and miss the ball. It was. The only reason. Oh, that's a lovely shot up
That's
through the middle. But Georgina here again.
Good fielding.
3-run save there. Good start for Neve. First single off her bowling off the second ball.
Right. And for the third. Oh, drifting a bit there.
Oh,
Got
she's
away with
kept
it.
it on the track. She's kept it on the track, and
Yep.
and that's mainly what they're not looking at the lines. These blue lines that
No.
have crept into the game.
No. The batsman a bit frustrated there. You can get onto that one. Just needs to actually just take a time, look at the ball.
Wait for it.
Yep,
there we go.
There's a better shot.
A bit higher on the bat than she'd want, ideally.
But
Good relay fielding by Pembroke. They've become quite competent at relay throwing from the boundary at this stage.
I never want to do that one like that. No matter how easy it looks or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
trying to lob it to sort of 5 metres away.
Stunner for length. Oh, that was close. It was the length of that delivery that fooled the bat.
I'm struggling to find their rhythm, actually, these batsmen, aren't they? It's like they'd be so frustrated you didn't get that one away.
Oh, it's as I said to
My goodness, that's
As I said at the weekend, you know, these kids who take a bowling machine into the nets and have it up at 70, 80 miles an hour, and then you come up against bowling like this and you haven't got a clue what to do.
that's right. Well, that's a good over. Only two runs conceded. So select bowler.
And let's see who's now going to bowl from the far end. It looks like JJ Robinson is continuing. She's already highlighted. Yes, plain shoes.
Yep.
James, you're operating this like a pro.
Until something goes wrong. Yeah.
Oh, she's onto that beautifully quickly.
That's got to be 6, is it?
4 runs.
4 runs.
4 runs signalled by the crowd, 4 runs signalled by the umpire. That was just a little bit too full on the leg side, and she swiveled round on that quite nicely. Barry's now moved on to 15 off 11.
And that'll make her feel a lot better. You know, she's got the one that she's been trying to put away for the last couple of overs, and she'll feel delighted with that. Give her more confidence.
Changing the field here. Marissa's gone out, so we now have 3 fielders from the bar windows, the end of the bar, and the telegraph pole. Niall, can you just flick across there to the 3 fielders? Perhaps.
In between balls.
Well, they're still setting the field.
That's a better ball.
Oh, it's in the. Oh, it goes off to the right. And Natasha Mooney comes in. Tough, just keeping the ball ticking over, that's all they need. Going along at a run of ball, and that's a good start. You see here, you have the 3 fielders. Now, have you got the pen that I can write on the screen? No? It's a good length ball, and that's going to go for 4.
That's beautifully
Carol
played.
Cromer's not going to get to that. That's well played.
These batsmen are starting to find a little bit of form now. Not form is the right word. Yes.
I don't know why, but this girl's the girl facing. Oh no, it's not. No,
It's not.
My apologies, James. As I said, you're a pro at this, and I'm just a mere talker. Carol Cromer getting all over that, but still keeps it to a single.
How do I change it? I don't
No, you don't. We don't do anything like that.
Oh,
You only do
automatic.
that. You only do that when it goes wrong.
Right.
And we're paying so much attention that it's not going to go wrong. Live scoring on your screen now in the hands of James Cresswell.
Yeah. No pressure. Oh, that's a good length.
I'm genuinely shocked that this hasn't happened before.
Yeah. It's a good program.
I'm surprised we haven't been asked.
Something crazy goes
I'm surprised we haven't been asked before.
Hmm.
I suppose people decide that we're doing enough.
Oh,
Cracking shot.
great shot.
Neve Jennings
We'll
making
keep that
sure
to-
she's behind it and keeps it to a single. Relay into Becca. Becca's JJ. And backed up by Natasha.
Good over there by Clontarf. They'll feel a lot better now. There's 11 from it.
11 from that over, and that's taken the run rate right up to 6.5, which is just about where they need to be. And now to bowl from the nursery end, the Graham Mooney umpiring end,
That's still Neve, yes.
the Sandymount dart station end, and the other one then is the Sydney Parade dart station end. The south end, the north end.
Yeah, something like that. Yep. That's
I
why
now have to go and see where south and north is.
Well, that's why they stick to the Craig Senior and the Karen Volker, and it just makes sense.
Only to use her.
With Amanda
I
Dunlop.
mean, that's not bad.
Oh yeah, southwest. Okay. 4 overs down, none for 26.
Well, Pembroke will be looking to get a wicket or 2 here, just to slow the rate down.
Yeah,
6.5 at the moment.
Get the time, get that line of length under control. Get the radar working. To be fair, Neve's bowled really well.
That's hit out to long on.
To Marissa Whaley. Now, Pembroke need to put a bit more pressure on now, just after that last over, just to sort of pull it back a bit. And this is good bowling.
That's better. That's well run, though.
Yep.
Well run by Hasley. Takes her on to 10.
And building a good partnership here. It's going to be a great platform or big flight. But you get into it.
Played that nicely round square
Yeah.
leg. And similar to Clontarf's field setting, Rebecca Lacey has taken up residence at deep square.
3 again.
Yep.
How many fielders are on the offside?
Oh, waited beautifully for that. But
Well, she's had the patience to wait for Becca's bowling.
unfortunately went straight to Becca. So no run. Another dot ball. He was bowling really well. Yeah.
Commentator's curse works with you as much as it
Wide.
does with me.
One wide, yeah, that'll do. Okay.
Oh, not when Noel's moving that quickly, it usually means something's wrong.
Yeah, smell smoke. Oh, big
Takes
stick
the
edge.
edge. That was not where the bat wanted to play it. But she gets a single for it. And she's still there. That's the bit that matters.
Well, it's reasonably low risk. The fielders there are quite deep. As long as you get past the keeper, there's runs. Oh, it's a beautifully played.
Got that fine. JJ Robinson now. They'll take her arm on at their own peril.
Reported in the past that there's been technical issues. I can still hear.
You could hear us moaning about technical issues.
Yeah, and I'm like, move the camera. I can still see it. Now it's
Keep pushing these there, Ty!
Clontarf just rotating the strike nicely, building up his total.
Stream seems to come down.
Yeah, he's working on it. Yeah, it's thanks.
But it's always good to get feedback.
Yeah,
Always
so
good.
let's get to it. No, yeah.
We're just assuming that there's somebody out there somewhere listening to us talking, so we just keep going.
Just in case. Yeah. Okay. I need to bowl again now. Oh,
Off the pad, quickly through for a leg bye.
well called through.
Ah, you can look all you want for that one. There ain't no second there.
Do that.
What are you trying?
Yep, extra.
This would be leg by one. Yep. That's it.
There you go.
Okay. Working this out.
It's not. I mean, it's kind of idiot-proof, really.
Yeah, just. Oh, that's
Nice
a beautiful
shot.
hit. Straight to the fielder though.
On the second bounce, Neve Jennings. Again, keeps it to a single. It seems to be all duck or no dinner. It's either a single or it's a boundary. There's a few twos. But they're going along at a nice enough pace. They'll be happy with this. So they're at a runner ball.
Well struck.
And importantly, no wickets down. Oh, hit straight back past the bowler. Saoirse Mooney. Super job down there.
Again, just ticking over. Keep in touch with the run rate. Give them a good platform to launch more aggressively later on. Oh, how did that? That's a
No, dot ball.
dot ball.
Urgency there from everybody.
Well fielded,
Lovely
actually.
dog.
Yeah.
He is. She? He? She.
Yeah, she knows the things.
What's her name, Stay?
She plays with Harley.
Oh. Split the gap, I think, there and got 4 runs. Yep. Lovely boundary there. Got onto the nice and early. Split the gap. It's one of the best jokes I've ever heard of
Taking
Stephen
our
Wright.
monitor away.
Yeah.
It froze up.
Okay.
So I think it was doing what Jimmy saw the one time where you were still going.
Yeah.
I couldn't change cameras or anything, so I got to the end
Right.
of the over and then
Close it down, start it up again.
restarted with. Yeah. But I didn't want to restart with that working.
Okay, well, let's
Right, need
leave
this
that off then.
continuing.
Put it away.
So now you're blind.
No, not at all. The only thing we're blind about is the live score. And we just trust that James is doing a super job there.
I'll say one of my favourite jokes of comedian Stephen Wright. Mentions about had a dog. You could call his dog Stay. Here, Stay.
And he used to give it, was it him that gave it in the real deadpan delivery?
It's like,
Stay, man.
it's a super sound of the 70s.
Oh, that's a fine piece of fielding by Marissa Whaley. She gives it the long barrier.
Call for 2.
They'll get the 2. But you know what? Delighted to see Marissa go down because she didn't get her hands to it and it just came off part of her body.
That's right. It was hit pretty hard. Good running there by the batsman.
So now without our big screen, actually having to watch the game.
Yep. Half-hearted the attempt there.
Yeah, don't
that one
think,
knew
don't
it.
think we're going to hear too many appeals there. Is this...
Yeah, good comeback. So, Pembroke are desperately looking now, I'd say, for a breakthrough of some sort. These batsmen
Well,
are well set.
Don't forget, James, that it happened to Rebecca Lacey,
Yeah. I know.
and one of them only needs 9 more and she'll be retired.
Yes.
And that could be as good as getting a wicket, because you've seen the end of her. Now, you don't know what you're bringing in, but you never know what you're bringing in anyway.
At least you know what's coming off. So, you know. Oh, that's
that one's
at
coming
the
out
back of the hand.
Yeah. Attempted googly there, I think we'll put that down as.
There's a wide.
Oh, boo!
Close call there, but
Close,
I think,
close. I think we'd like to see that one again on DRS.
Bit of ball tracking, I think, would have been good.
Becca's wrapping another layer. She's obviously about to be called upon to bowl. Oh, Natasha doesn't get that. The Clontarf fielders could. They let it run over the boundary. The Pembroke ones weren't in screen. Nice shot.
It's a beautiful shot.
Another 4 onto the total.
Let's go now, Carthy.
That was definitely pitched up, and she got onto that really well. Foot down.
Sorry,
Since there's no images here, we can make it up.
No.
Okay.
Well,
Ran down the pitch and struck it really hard.
we don't have any images. Our viewers do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, generously not called. Is it?
No,
oh,
he's
going
calling
to call
it,
this.
but with a weariness.
Yeah, Pembroke.
It was just to keep it visible. Nothing worse than that one you can't really see.
Oh, went for the big hit. Clink for.
Plenty of time here next.
Did you make it one to come, James?
No, I got the end of, that's the end of the over. Okay.
No. 1, 2, 3, wide.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
So this is hopefully the end of the over. And that's 1.
Running.
Sure. Yeah, that worked out. Okay. Sorry, there was 9. Yeah.
So, select bowler.
Yep. We'll see who comes onto the bowl now.
Absolutely.
Get a feeling it's going to be Becca Gallagher.
She had taken off the jumper.
She's been doing
She's
the
given
well.
it to Graham. Yep.
Becca Gallagher.
Yeah. Becca Gahal. Galal.
Gallagher.
Sounds more Games of Thrones-y, really, doesn't it?
Right.
Anyway, Lady Becca of Pembroke. Cricketing royalty.
Sir Robin of Loxley. Hello, Mrs. of Loxley.
She'll be bowling left arm around, and I suspect we do have 3 fielders on the fence down by the clubhouse behind, well, I'm hoping that all 3 of them are behind square.
Yeah. There's plenty of flight.
It's in the air, and Rebecca Lacey takes it 1 bounce.
Keeper shot there, Lisa!
That was a good shot. Just straight to the fielder. Yeah.
And that brings up the 50 for Clontarf.
It does, yes. It lost a no wicket. It's a great partnership. It's just what Clontarf
That's what
needed.
they needed. 87 required now.
They're well on track.
Another one that's pitched up. Oh, another fine piece of fielding by Neve Jennings. She's taken all the strength out of that, and that will save 2 runs for sure. That was a 4 all over.
Yeah.
But instead, Neve Jennings saves 2.
Well fielded. Even with the pink ball starting to get hard to see.
You can see how bright the scoreboard
Yeah.
is now.
Oh, well flighted.
That's got a bit of air on it, and that one's going to make the boundary.
Yeah.
That goes for 4. And that takes Lucy Barry onto 32. 1 more of those, and that'll be her lot.
Bit of adjustment to the field now, and dropping Neve back.
Well,
So
they've dropped Neve into no man's land there.
Yeah, I think she loved it. Yeah.
Becca, having the experience that she does, has made her go further back. Welcome back. Good lap.
Oh! Big swing and a miss. Just
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh, it's in the air. And
that's
it's
going to be
gone.
6.
It's
It's going to
out
be
of here.
6. That's a massive hit.
That's gone over the wall for 6 runs. And that's the end of Lucy Barry. That's a fine knock. She retires on 38. And you now have to put down wicket. Retired hurt.
Wicket.
Hang on.
Yep. There you go.
Retired hurt?
Retired out.
No.
Retired hurt. Has to be retired hurt, wherever that is.
Close that one. Close that one, because it's not actually a wicket.
Okay, commence scoreboard edit actions.
Let's try actions. No.
No. Get rid of that. Scoring actions. Okay.
Edit. No. No, let's
This
close
is
that.
where it all gets
Close that.
bad. This is where it all goes bad. I think we just try wicket again. It's got to be here somewhere.
We can come back to that. It's not there.
No.
No. Replace the batsman. Sorry, who replaced Lucy Barry?
Moya Kernan.
Why Kieran? Okay, cool.
Save.
No, it hasn't changed it. So
Oh, it's replace. So put her back.
who was it again? It was Lucy Barry, was it?
Lucy Barry.
Okay, obviously we've got a few technical issues here. We're just trying to work out how to.
How to retire somebody hurt. Scored chart, that's not it. Comment scorecard. No, so no, take it off that because that's what's being broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how to retire hurt somebody?
The new bats person is Sarah O'Reilly.
Yeah, we'll get there in a second.
Oh, retire batsman.
Lucy Barry. Save.
That was in actions.
Great.
Actions is where it was.
Okay, so
Okay,
new slip batsman was
Yep, her. Yes. Yep.
is her. Okay,
Yep. Save.
right.
Yes.
She's on strike. Yep.
Yep. And she was bowled. Wicket.
Oh, she was bowled, was she?
Yep. First ball.
Okay. So new one is
Sarah O'Reilly.
Sarah O'Reilly. There you go. Right. Okay, I think we're back in action now. And Sarah O'Reilly's facing.
No.
She is now.
Select
there was
bowler.
One run there to
Cancel.
What happened here?
Absolutely. Yep. There. Select bowler is Neve.
Neve, it is Neve. Okay.
No. No. So, what was Barbara? This over.
Is 2 singles.
Single.
So Sarah's on strike now. No, it's
Oh,
not.
that's Alyssa.
So Alyssa's on strike. We've got this
Alyssa
wrong.
faced the first ball of the over, and then Sarah faced the second.
Okay, we've got this wrong.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's it. And she got 4 there, didn't she?
Yep.
Okay, folks, I think we're back online here.
Oh, some technical issues with live scoring, and we hope that
Well,
it appears on your screen better than
The training
does on
session
ours.
was a bit brief.
Yes. Talk about on-the-job learning.
I think Pembroke will be very thankful for that quick wicket there. They really needed to start slowing this down. Clontarf looking very comfortable in chasing his total.
Well, after 8 overs, 67. We're in 68 now,
Got a very set batsman here.
according to us.
Yep. Oh, it's got to be wide. Yep.
Barbara, this over a single, 4 wide.
Yep.
And what do you make the total now?
69.
Okay.
Trouble is, it's only showing 1 wicket.
Yeah, I'm missing the one there.
Only showing
Yeah,
one.
because there has only been 1 wicket.
Oh, of course it's.
The
Yeah.
tired hurt doesn't count as a wicket, and she can return. You know, if she was hurt, she
Yeah.
could return. And also for the stats that Leinster Cricket keep now, if you put her down as retired out,
Yeah,
that's unfair for her
no,
average at the
that's
end of the
absolutely-
season.
Oh, absolutely.
You should get the credit for not being not out, you know?
For sure. Absolutely. It's 1.
It is. Now the top of the mountain is hardly visible at all, but the rain has stayed away so far this evening. The promise of an overcast, rain has stained away evening obviously wasn't enough to drag a number of you down here to watch tonight.
Your loss. Our game.
Hope you're enjoying the coverage that Niall once again is providing. So that's 9 overs gone. And the score, James, you're in charge of the...
Well, I missed something along the way here. So what was that? You missed something. Okay.
There's a dot ball there.
That's right.
So how many are off that run? How many off that over? Sorry.
114 wide, dot 1 dot.
Oh, okay. We missed a dot there.
Okay, so we'll just put dot now.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but it affects who is going to be.
Well, you know how to change that now.
Yeah. So who's bowling?
Becca Gallagher on for her second over.
Yep. Save and facing is
Yep.
Sarah. Is it?
No.
Alyssa. That's cool. Okay. So good.
It's there to 6 up. Marissa Whaley. Fielding behind square on the boundary. She's the middle of the 3 fielders here. Georgina Beattie right in front of the clubhouse.
Found a hole here.
And Rebecca Lacey round by the telegraph pole.
Becky getting encouragement from her teammates there. Just needs to keep that line and length happening. There's plenty of flight.
And it is sitting up on that match.
Oh,
And that's
she's-
gone for 4.
She's picked out well.
Score rattling along now. Clontarf will be delighted. And they're chasing down this total. Well ahead of the required rate.
Wickets in hand. It's getting very dark out here now. Making adjustments to the field now. Trying to plug the gap. Bringing Neve back into on the edge of the circle.
It's there, it's hit square. Rebecca Lacey calls for it. But
Picks it up.
nicely backed up by Marissa Whaley. And they get that back in, it's just a single. Score moves on to 76, and just 60 are required now. From 10 and a half overs.
Good batting by Clontarf. They
need to bat a bit further down. That's a nice shot.
Oh, that's great.
That takes her on 28 now.
Picked up and it's only going to be a single. But, well,
Oh, good throw. My goodness.
It's good from
Saoirse Mooney,
Mooney, yeah.
I think has a better throw than her dad.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. Wonder what
I mean,
she's doing Sunday.
she can throw it overarm.
Wonder what she's doing Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, it's in the air. Oh, nearly back to Becca. Again, Saoirse's there. But she's beaten to it on this occasion by JJ Robinson, who also has a good arm. Graham took a fine catch on the boundary on Sunday.
Yeah, I wish I had been there.
You were, but just not for that bit.
Yes.
Right, us pedantic senior back again.
Oh, that's well fighted, but
Oh, good job they didn't try to take single there. They'd have been in a whole heap of trouble.
so good over there again for Clontarf. Pembroke need to hold their nerve and play, keep trying hard, working hard. At the halfway stage now, it's one down for 78.
Neve Jennings to continue. And I see Ash Carthy warming up.
Injured.
Oh.
A substitute wicketkeeper is injured. Normally Lucy and Anna swap
Oh, okay.
after 10 minutes.
Right.
That's played away on the leg side. It'll be another single. Becca Gallagher leaves it to
away.
Carol Cromer, who
Fires.
fires it in.
It's the only thing about commentating, you've got to know when to, to shut up, otherwise it's like stereo, isn't it? No, you go ahead, no, you go ahead, no.
After you.
Yeah.
That leaves to 20 minutes of silence, which is something we try and avoid here on PCC IPTV. Catchy name, isn't it?
Just rolls off the tongue.
That's a lovely shot. That's gone for 4. That's going
Yeah,
down to
no
the
one's
Wheelfield
gonna
Road
stop
gate.
It was beautifully struck and great positioning.
It's hard to see where the rope is or the fence is,
It's definitely 4, wasn't it?
because the flags look very like other seagulls. But definitely 4.
Yep. One more of those and that will be it for this batsman. For Alyssa. Oh,
She went for it.
She tried again.
She's batted well.
Oh, she's batted fantastically. Striking the ball well, hitting it very hard.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Oh,
Genie.
oh
There's
yeah,
one there on the table. You can take that, but I suggest.
that's the only one in the place.
It's just to fill a bucket of bigger thing.
All right. Yes.
Oh, that's
Oh, well fielded, Marissa again, getting down fully to that. Leaves it then for Becca, and they get 2, and that takes her on to 34. One shot left. Will she be looking for the big one? Has she deliberately got to 34?
it's good planning. Oh, she
That's
got onto
played
that.
it away. And that will be her lot. Alyssa Pasley gets to 35,
That's her.
and that's retired Hurt. You're on the wrong batsman for this, by the way.
Come on.
No, cancel. Just hit the 2 arrows after the name.
No. Actions and it's
Down the bottom.
yeah, it's right down the bottom here. Retired
Retired
batsman.
batsman.
Yeah. Right. Excellent. Now we'll select runner. Okay. Yep. So who's gone out now? Sorry. So Barbara, who's gone out now?
Genevieve Morrison.
Yeah. Genevieve Moore. Not according to this.
Oh, bottom edge takes that bit finer. It's getting very dark and very difficult to see the ping
Yes.
ball now.
Pick up one
I'm
run.
hoping it's clearer on your pictures than it is in my eyesight.
The total moves on to 87 for the loss of 1 wicket after 11.
2 batsmen retired now.
It's been a great chase.
I'd say I'd say the scoreboard is the source of most of your light at this stage.
Yeah, it's a little bit dark. Anyone got any spare candles? Bring them down. Yeah.
So 50 runs required now from the last 10 overs.
And who's bowling now? Still back up. Yeah. Okay. Sarah on strike.
This one played out on the leg side where Neve Jennings can fetch it. Just a single. Will the loss of these 2 retired batsmen now make a big difference for...
Well, Sarah O'Reilly's got 10, so she's quite sad. You'd think, you know.
Yeah.
And she's hit that quite well. Now Genevieve Morrison is batting. Oh. Went for the big hit. Unfortunately, didn't connect.
Yeah, it's keeping your eye on that one.
Almost too much time to think about it.
Yes, you want to wait. Oh, missed it. It's in the air. It's past Becca Gallagher, but JJ Robinson is there. And there could be a second there, and that's a bit sloppy from the Pembroke.
That's well
fielders.
run. Well run.
Well aware, good awareness.
Yes.
Awareness. Well aware of the situation was what I meant to say. Honest.
Yeah.
Can we rewind and do that
No,
again?
you're just making me feel good because I'm normally the one that stumbles over everything. Yeah. So it's Genevieve off the mark. Oh, waited well.
Nice line
Yeah.
and length there from Becca. It nearly crept under the bottom of the bat. She just got enough on it to squeeze it out on the leg side and got a single for it as well.
And well waited for the bottom batsman. Just waited at the very last second there.
So
Tried to
91
convert
on the
it,
board.
yeah.
I think we'll find they're well ahead of the required rate at the moment anyway.
Yeah, she's got a foot down.
Saucer again coming in. She's done a fine job fielding there for Pembroke as a sub-fielder.
Yeah.
Came on for Kim Lee.
Well,
Anna Lynn.
good back in there by Natasha.
And then McDonald, of course, in her first over took that blow to her hand. She came in for some ice and we haven't seen her since.
Yeah, it's a shame. It was a good bowling. That's a big loss to the bowling attack from Pembroke. Anna Lynn, you'd hoped it would have gone on to, tie down the batsman. Anyway, not to be. So, it's 92 now for the loss of 1 wicket. After 12.
Ash Carthy's coming on to bowl now. Do you know, I wouldn't mind using this on fifths games.
This is great, isn't it? I think it's Sarah
I'm gonna say-
still. Yeah, it should be. Yeah.
I'm going to say yes.
Yep. Sarah Riley is on strike.
She's going at
And
an old rate, 11 off 10 balls. But Clontarf themselves are going at a fair rate at the
they're
moment.
doing a great rate. I think they're very comfortable, and considering how dark it is out there, and
8 overs now to get 45 runs. It's still over 5 and over. Graham Mooney
thought about
allowing
it.
the first one of a bowler's spell. As a famous umpire once said to me, every bowler gets one.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed it, Ash. So, lots of flight there, and
It's on the mat as well.
yeah,
Mooney's reluctant to call wides unless they're off the mat.
at least it's consistent. That's the main thing. He dedicates a lot of time to women's cricket. Oh, that's actually a good ball. Great length. 3 dots so far.
She's just bowling at a length that this bat is finding difficult to pick up on, and perhaps the darkness is playing a part in this too. It's there, it's in the air, and Becca Gallagher! Oh my word!
One-handed catch.
Oh, one hand thrown up in the air. She takes the catch. That is fabulous. Well done, Becca Gallagher. Every time we film Becca, she takes a good catch.
Catch fielder. It must be that one. Yep. Catch fielder. Okay. Wide fielder. Choose fielder. Use Becca Gallagher. This is a great
James
tool.
is performing miracles with this scorecard.
And so, new batsman. Thank you. Oh, yep. Yeah, well, that worked out, don't we?
You don't know. Did they cross?
Did they?
Well, it doesn't matter what we think. What really matters.
Yeah.
I suspect it matters what the girls themselves decide.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if anybody else would have seen after watching that magnificent catch by Becca Gallagher.
They did cross, so I need to. How do I change? Come on, change.
She got her hand right in the right place to intercept.
So, okay, so Lisa. Okay, great. So she's facing. Excellent. Oh. Sorry for the confusion, viewers. There is an element of control here, but we're just working out new technology.
How's the hand?
When I say we. Yeah.
I'd say it was sore. It's really hit back at you. Well done for getting your hand to it.
Next time, don't. Ash
to continue now.
Hit around the corner and they would only
So,
one.
of course, we must also credit Ash Carthy for picking up a wicket that Pembroke really needed.
That was the first run of this over.
1 for 1, her figures at the moment. Then.
Yep.
Oh, faster ball.
Wide, but tried. Yep.
Oh, it's operational. It is very dark out there now.
Yep. I think those miners' helmets soon. The light's going. Glow in the dark.
Turn on the floodlights anyway.
Yeah.
Well, that's up there.
Yeah.
And she's hit it.
But straight down to Saoirse Mooney.
Oh, Saoirse does enough to stop it and saves 3 runs.
Good fielding.
She's had a marvellous game down there.
I wonder what she's doing Sunday.
Yeah. So that's the end of the over. And the score has moved on to 95 for 2, although the scoreboard does say 4, as they're also including the retired bats.
And
I suppose the scoreboard gives a better reflection of who's batting now.
looks like, is that Natasha
And
bowling?
Natasha Robinson has brought herself on to bowl from the St John's end, or as we're now calling it, the dark side.
The Death Star.
Dark side of darker side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that is the darkest side. We'll just call this end Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is kind of appropriate since it's the end that Graham's umpiring at. So, from the Darth Vader end, Natasha Robinson. It's in the air, it's gone back to her, she's taken a catch, and it's a no ball.
No ball.
No ball, it
yeah.
bounced more than once. Celebrations on hold.
Into the ground.
Oh, it was all kicking off here. A no ball played straight. Oh, as she gets it over Neve Jennings' head. Carol Cromer fields it out at extra and keeps it down to a single.
That would have been
My
interesting.
goodness,
if
it's all happening in this over now. Corton bowled off a no ball. Next ball just played out over extra cover's head. And now the third ball. What are we in for here now? A run out?
Oh, yeah, no. Thought about it.
Ash Carthy there, saving a run. Score now on 97. 39, 30 required to... 40 required to win.
Trying a bit too hard there, Natasha. Just see the one.
Another one played out into the covers. They'll get a single here as JJ Robinson, Jessica
Picks up
throws
for
it back. Family affair.
the Robinson show. Good bowling by the skipper. Creating some chances,
She's put
unfortunately.
herself on at the right time as well. She can bowl through to the end now.
Oh, well kept.
Lucy Robinson behind the sticks is doing a super job. She normally shares the job, 10 overs, a bit like Kevin Ryan, the Honorary Secretary, and Guy Chilton, the Yorkshire triathlete, share the keeping duties on the fifths. Well, the two of them share the keeping duties here, so they can both bowl then. That option, of course, has been taken away with the enforced removal of Anna Lynn for that hand injury. It's in the air again, but there's no fielder there. Saoirse Mooney will keep it down to a single. Her arm has been excellent this evening. And that brings up 100 for Clontarf in the 14th over, with 14 overs gone.
Yep.
So, we're now down to working out run rates. So now, 37 off 6.
6.1666.
Recurring, yeah. The neighbour, 667, the neighbour of the beast, yeah. And okay, sorry. Ash Carthy still, yep.
Yep.
Great. Yes.
In the air. Back to Ash.
Oh, nearly a
One hand,
CB.
one bounce. One hand, one bounce. Come on, ump. We're back in the playground. Oh, caught off the wall. That was the other one. If you hit the wall of the gym and then it was caught, that's out. Oh, big swipe down the leg side. It's going to be a wide. It's going to be 2 to Clontarf there.
Yeah, missed everyone.
Pembroke need another couple of wickets, I feel, if they're going to be in with this game.
2 wides.
Clontarf need a run of ball, and they've been scoring at much higher than that.
Why hasn't that got eyes? It has 102. Yeah.
Scoreboard's so bright now. It is so dark out
Bert
there.
Murray.
We must be down to
Oh.
5:30 starts at this side. Oh,
Wait.
that one's got through the keeper. And by the time the bats saw where the ball was, this is another thing about the pink ball. When it gets dark, it becomes very difficult to see. Bright day, grand, but dark. The pink doesn't work for me at all. In fact, it's driven me out of the game. I can't play T20 anymore.
What do you mean anymore?
Ha-ha!
Yeah, I think it's a punch in the side of the head. No violence at the family, sorry. This is incredibly dark at the moment. It's surprising anyone can see the ball out there, but they're soldiering on. It's 103.
It's a lot brighter on your screens, I can tell you, folks, than it is here in reality. Nice shot out into the leg side. Carol Cromer gets down to that one. Fields it, gets it back, and she's saved 3 runs there.
Again, another potentially good over by Ash, but great rotation of the strike by Clontarf. They've actually batted so well today. Very impressed. Goes back.
Nicely waited for it, timed it round, put it round square leg. Carol Cromer's there. And again, it's only a single, but singles are probably enough for Clontarf now. It's certainly there or thereabouts. Just keep taking the singles, the occasional boundary will come, and victory could be in.
Fishing for dogs. Fishing for dogs. Oh.
Again, this one's gone through to Lucy Robinson, and she takes it cleanly, and it's a dot ball, and that's the end of that over. So with 5 overs to go, 31 required.
Ah,
No, we're also doing the live scoring now.
yeah.
Oh, I tell you, it's a team of many talents. Look how bright the scoreboard looks. It's like a beacon. So,
It's almost hard to actually see.
the numbers
score.
are actually getting so big with their
Blurry,
brightness,
yeah.
they're becoming blurred.
Yeah, mate,
So, sorry, go ahead.
Natasha Robinson to continue now. Bowled a good over.
5 to go now.
Balls.
Played out on the offside. They'll take a single.
Carroll's coming in for it. We'll cut it, keep it down to 1.
Pembroke need wickets. They need dot balls. Well backed up by Becca Gallagher. Can't afford any overthrows at this stage. Were you at last night's game as well?
I wasn't. I was down here for women's training.
Okay.
Good game, I hear.
I don't know. Graham was there. He said it was good and a couple of
Brilliant.
standout performances.
Yeah.
The dot ball there. Feeling a bit of moisture in the air now. Just a hint of rain.
Debutantes did brilliantly just behind the camera.
Very little.
Oh,
Big swing. It's going to be marked as a wide anyway. That will be 2.
yeah. Yeah. Very dark and very cold now here in
Yeah, the temperature
Sydney
has
Parade.
definitely dropped. It's cold even for rugby. It's cold for ice hockey. Global warming, my arse. I believe there is global warming. I just don't see
not-
the benefit of it here.
It's not happening here. Not
Well,
tonight.
the trouble with global warming is you get less sunshine,
Yeah, that's right.
more clouds. Oh, that's played out well. But
Rebecca-
it's another dot ball. Pembroke need these. This is bubbling into a very exciting finish now.
There's been 2 runs off these overs so
Somebody's
far.
phone going?
Yep. Oh, that's a really, really rapid song.
Somebody's Spotify account. There are other streaming services available.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the sponsorship offers.
Yeah.
And we'll promote those as well, if need be.
Promote anything on this show. That's wide.
Oh, yeah. It's got through everyone then. It's going to be...
Well fielded by Georgina Beattie there. Getting that one back.
Georgia, is it? Georgia.
Keeping it
Thank
to
you.
just a single. Apologies, Georgia. Oh, look, even the training light's coming on now.
Oh, yeah.
Monkstown have
Georgia.
put a shilling in the meter, and the light's coming on at the far end. Not that it'll be
Oh.
much for these girls.
Big thick
And they
edge.
go again. Georgia Beattie after that one. She gets that.
They run 2.
They do get 2, and that's the sort of thing they need. So, 112. 25 required of 24.
This is a great contest we're having here. Very exciting.
Yes. Yes, I haven't seen a game played in this darkness for, well, I can hardly see this game played in this darkness, but I can't remember it being this dark for many a year.
That rain could just hold off for 4 overs.
It is just about there.
Yeah. I can feel a
Less
little...
rain and more just a low cloud that's passing through the ground. So 4 overs to go, the first one of which will be bowled by Ash Carthy. And that's played out, and that's a dot ball. Oh, that's good fielding by Natasha Robinson. She's willing to throw her body behind any shot at this stage. Or in fact, at any stage. She is a wholehearted fielder.
Yep. Leads by example.
And
Oh.
Ash Carthy bowls her. She stepped back to give herself so much room, and in fact it ended up being too much room, and that led to her downfall. And Ash Carthy would be delighted. One thing to get a wicket with a catch, but you can't beat the feeling of seeing the bails tumbling to the ground as you've bowled them.
Breaking the furniture.
batted.
Well batted. A new batsman sprints out there, and that new batsman is, sorry, Lucy Webster. Thank you very much.
You're flying at this, James.
Yeah, well, you can't nick off for a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
No. No, you're here for the full game, that's for sure.
Ash McCarthy goes
Ash
in again.
Carthy.
Oh,
It's in the air. And it's a catch, and she's got 2 in 2. Oh, I know who's going to be the happiest person on the ground tonight. Ash Carthy now, 2 in 2 balls.
Caught by Becca, yeah?
Yep.
Caught by Becca Gallagher
Yep.
again. That's 3 wickets now for Ash, isn't it? Didn't she
Yep,
catch
she
one?
got yep, 3 for 8.
3 for 8 off 2.5 at an economy rate of 3.2.
We just need a new batsman who's
Mary Lawler.
Thank you.
I should have said that with more conviction.
Mary Lawler.
Mary Lawler. And she'll be
Unmistakably.
facing the hat-trick ball of Ash Carthy. Field comes in a few steps. She tosses it up there. Oh, she's going to appeal. He's going to appeal, and Graham Mooney is not going to give that. Oh. Well, Graham Mooney is the meanest man in the meanie land of meanie land.
And there's no Christmas cards for him this year.
Oh.
Oh, she gets it on the next.
Bow socks to you, Graham Mooney. She doesn't need your help. She takes her 3rd wicket and 4 balls. And Ash Carthy is having the game of her life.
She's now 4 wickets for 8 runs of 2.5 overs. I think she'd be reasonably happy with that.
Oh, she will be delighted.
As she does her lap of honour, she's sprinting around. You think,
Hard luck.
unlucky.
Sorry.
No, don't apologise. Unlucky.
Now the new batsman is. Thank you very much. Is that she that's advancing?
Yes. You have to remember, James, BH in Irish anywhere is V.
Yeah.
And MH anywhere is V.
And V is sometimes even a V.
No, that doesn't exist. That doesn't exist.
Exist in Irish, yeah.
I don't know how many letters are in the Irish.
Yeah. Anyway. It's now 112 for 5. What's the 5 wickets? Excuse me, do yawn.
Ash Carthy still 1 ball left in her 3rd over. Now looking for
Can't
a
believe that she-
fifer.
Can't believe she just missed out on a
Oh, the hat trick.
I blame Graham.
I think we'll see that on replay again, and I think you'll find that the hooded one was wrong.
Yeah, I think with the ball tracking,
I think the ball tracking will show that was 3 reds all the way, and that Graham Mooney just got that decision horribly wrong.
I just think it was atrocious umpiring.
Your 14 viewers
well-
did get to see the replay.
Yeah. Well,
Well, could somebody text us and tell us, was the LBW out?
I should clarify my comments. Some people would say that was atrocious umpiring, not necessarily me. But some may. But you call it as you see it, and quite frankly, it's almost black out there, so I suppose you can't see.
You can't see it.
Yeah,
You can't see it anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, just look how bright all the lights are.
And you've got to call it as you see it, even if it is rubbish.
There's another one from Ash Carthy.
Well kept out.
And that's the end of Ash Carthy's 3rd over. So she'll still be searching for that first fifer. I wonder if Ash does have... Well, of course, Ash would be a player whose records began before records began.
Right, yes. Natasha Robinson's continuing. Again, that's another bowler who hasn't got the reward she deserves.
Well, it's always the way, isn't it? You see wickets tumbling at one end and you're toiling away at the other end and nothing's happening.
No, building great pressure though. So it's getting quite exciting now into the 18th over. Oh,
Sneaking down the leg side.
still need 25 runs to get.
They can do this still.
Yeah, they can do it.
All you've got to do is hit the ball to somewhere where the fielders aren't. And it'll take them 2 runs to find it.
Yeah, I mean, everyone sort of hit to me. No.
Before today, Ash had taken 1 wicket this season.
Well, that's... Well, with performance like this, you'd hope that a fifer might be on the cards.
Oh, you'd love to see her go.
yeah, wouldn't you? Yeah. I mean, she's bowled so well.
These are her best ever bowling figures.
I'm not surprised. Thick edge.
Since records began.
And Georgia
No,
picked
no
it up.
second
Good
there.
arm. Yeah.
That's well done. I just can't see the ball now. I'm guessing.
No.
It's like a spot the ball competition.
It is. It's you hear it hit.
Slightly brighter for me on this
Yes.
tiny little screen than there. But
No, we don't know where that's gone. Oh yeah.
Mid on.
Yep.
Saoirse Mooney
No run there.
and JJ Robinson combining to keep that down to a dot.
And that's only 2 runs off that over.
2 off the over. Super bowling by Natasha. She's gone for 14 off 3.
Deserves a wicket, but
I can't see them taking Ash Carthy off, James.
yeah, you'd have to say that'd be pretty harsh, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Okay, two overs left.
her best ever bowling figures. 4 for 8.
8.
1 maiden in there. And 3 overs. Tosses it right up there.
Oh,
and
that
it's
was-
just played away by the bat. Another dot ball. 11 balls to go and 23 required. The rate goes over 12.
Yeah.
This one a bit flatter in trajectory, and she keeps that one out. That's 2.
Thank you. Her mum, it's not her mum ringing her, no?
No, it's an alarm.
Oh.
Oh, it's to wake her up. Chasing it down. And the throw. Her arm has been that good all night that batsmen are wary of taking it on.
So they should be. That's that would have been suicide run. To go back a second.
We've just turned off one phone, James.
Yeah.
It's probably Amanda saying,
No,
why isn't Craig's phone
No,
on?
it's my boss. Oh, went for the big strike there.
Dot
Give it a
ball.
dot ball. No, he's going to give us no ball. No ball.
Oh,
Probably quite right too.
yeah, it's ruining her figures though.
Yeah, I know.
4 for 10 now.
That's just atrocious.
Oh, did
how
that
did that-
bounce over the stumps, Niall? I was just hoping your eyesight with the little screen was better than my eyesight with the whole wide world
She's
here.
got 2 balls.
Take a look outside your room now.
2 balls to make
See how
good.
dark it is, except those of you who, of course. Oh, it's just past Ash's outstretched hand. That 5 foot is still on for her.
She's got 1 ball to make it happen.
Come on, Ash. 1 ball. In fact, no, they can bowl 5 at this level.
Can they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But they're going to run out of overs because it's the 19th over.
Oh, yeah. She can't bowl the one from the other end. Oh, another shot in the air. This time Marissa fields it, gets it back into Ash. And that concludes her spell, and she ends up with the best bowling figures since records began that she's ever achieved. And we'll have to talk to her after the game there. Now, I thought that Rebecca Lacey was in with a great chance of player of the match tonight because of her 35. But now with 1 over to go and 19 required, I'm going to put forward, and I don't think you'll disagree with me. In fact, I know you won't disagree with me. Ash Carthy.
Well, that's been a game changer spell. I mean, all of a sudden it's gone from being a very comfortable cruising from Clontarf to
Comfortable cruising for Pembroke.
Yeah.
19 off the last over.
4. She got 4 for 12.
And we have Becca Gallagher bowling.
It's Becca Gallagher. Okay. Oops. That.
Actions, is it?
Right.
Oh no, is it? Do you tap Aisling Carty?
No, tap her and get rid of her.
Yeah, and Becca Gallagher safe.
Yeah. And
Did they get 1 off that? There you go. Now you're back up to date.
right. Yep. Now it's almost midnight out there now.
Certainly, I've come home in better light than that.
Yeah.
That'll be 4.
Yeah, no one's stopping that.
No, nobody's stopping that at all. That's a super shot. That takes it up to 1, 2, 3.
It's 5 so far of the over.
14 required from 4
4.
balls.
It's very doable.
Well, it's doable.
Yeah. Don't know about very, yeah. If
Yeah.
they can just pitch that, bowl at the right line.
This light anyway.
Just keep that line.
You've got to say that everything is in favour of the bat, of the bowler,
The bowler, absolutely.
until the batsman hits it, and then everything's in favour of the batsman. As the fielders frantically look around. I mean, the worst place to hit this at the moment is up in the air, because
You won't see
that's
it.
the one place people can see it. Anything along the ground at the moment is tough. Oh, look. Ash Carthy, that's the way to take a 5th wicket, is tie the batsman's shoelaces together.
Tie it to the stump.
Yeah.
Quick wicket.
And I think Melissa Wadey just ran in to say, no, it's Velcro.
Oh, delaying tactics here now. The light fading by the minute. Ash Carthy taking the full minute permitted.
With 3 balls to go.
Well called.
Well called.
Well
Great
run.
Great running there.
Had to be done.
Great awareness. Had to get that down the other end, yes.
Genevieve Moore had to be on strike.
She's on 16.
She has hit a 4, so she knows where the boundary is. Clubbed away on the leg side. Neve Jennings gets to it. And they'll run 2. Pembroke won't mind that. So that's a... Oh, they're going for a 3rd. There's an overthrow.
Going for 3rd.
And
It's all exciting now. It's 3. Okay.
we'll just stop at 3 there, I think. I
Yeah.
think the ball is now dead.
Well, let's...
Anybody tried to see the ball there to know what was going on?
Yeah, well, that's what makes it exciting. This is ridiculously dark.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got one
You're-
legal
people
ball
at home-
left.
Forward at the screen.
Oh, it's just a blur of
The
light.
cameras change
Yeah.
modes and things giving out it's so hard.
Certainly not on sports mode now. It's on infrared. Oh. Georgia gets there, picks it up, throws it into Lucy Robinson behind the sticks. She's done a good job behind the sticks tonight. And that concludes the game. And Pembroke have won by
7.
7 runs. Good, close, competitive game, but certainly the one who turned the match. And in fact, we might just do a little post-match interview with her before you show the highlights now, if that's permissible.
Wow. I think... It's hard to say. I think Aisling Carthy would be player of the match in my book for turning the game around.
Turning the game around, yeah, so we'll nominate her. And we'll save that. There you go. Well played, ladies.
Well played.
Well played. Well done, ladies.
Well played. Oh, a very exciting match.
Teams are going to meet in the middle.
If they can find their way out there. Did someone leave a trail of breadcrumbs or a very bright sort of cord or something that can find their way back? This is the last time we ever saw the teams.
Now,
Ash McCarthy, come here, please. Too right, absolutely.
Ash, we looked up the Leinster records, and that's your best bowling figures ever. Is that right? Have you ever taken 4 before?
No.
So there you go.
4 for 12.
Your best ever. So now you've set the bar with 4 for 12. We were really hoping you were getting a 5 for. So how do you feel?
Yeah, amazing actually. I didn't realise, like, actually when I got it, I was like, okay, that's one, but I wasn't really. I was just concentrating on the game more than actually getting the.
And what about the LBW? Was it out?
Yeah, well, I thought it was, but it was a close call.
Yeah. We thought it was out too, but anyway, we won't say. Yeah.
Well, many congratulations. You must be delighted with the win.
I am actually, yeah, absolutely. Especially for the team, like we worked so hard, so
Yeah.
it's amazing.
No, it was a game changer. And actually, we've given you player of the match because that changed the whole.
You changed the game.
Clontarf were in control up until then, and you stopped it and you turned it round.
And you owe Becca a few drinks for a couple of catches, I think.
absolutely.
Right, we'll let you go and join your team. Many congratulations.
Yes.
Player of the match, and
Thank you.
you'll watch this one back on YouTube.
Absolutely.
See you there.
See you later.
We'd like to thank Aisling for joining us, and well, the rest of the team were over celebrating, and
So they should.
so they should, and they're going around with all the positive points, and certainly Saoirse Mooney's fielding, coming on as a substitute.
Absolutely.
Anna Lynn's batting, Rebecca Lacey's batting,
And Natasha's batting. Did we say that?
Natasha's batting and bowling.
And bowling, and Neve bowled really well too.
Yes.
You know, it just shows that it doesn't matter what game is, you don't give up, because a couple of quick wickets can change the whole complexion of a game, which is what happened tonight.
So quickly and at any time. So many congratulations to the Pembroke girls. We'd like to thank those of you who tuned in well past your bedtime, according to the light out here. And hopefully we'll see you again. That's the last of our midweek games this week, and the next game that I'll be covering, I suspect, is Saturday, when I believe the Firsts are playing against YMCA in an away game at Sydney Parade. YMCA still have the difficulties with their ground.
Oh, okay, right. Yes.
And then on Sunday, the Fifths are on the junior pitch, so there won't be any coverage of that. And who's on the main pitch?
Someone else.
Yes, the third, seconds or fourths.
Yes.
But we'll wait and see. But that's the game that Noah will be covering on Sunday.
But come down for the main event if you want, the junior pitch. What excitement it will be.
Yep. And we'll leave you there for tonight with many congratulations to Pembroke Thirds. I tell you, they're the best team in the club. They have
think
the best
so.
team spirit, and they have a tremendous love of the game. Now, before we go, what did you think it was missing?
What was the game missing?
No, the decision
the LBW.
for the
Well,
I
hat-trick.
couldn't believe you denied Ash Carthy a hat-trick.
Only because I'm jealous. And apart from it not pitching in, or apart from it pitching outside leg, hitting the batter outside a second set of stumps, and it going down leg. Apart from that, I think it was probably umpire's call.
Yeah,
there you
okay,
go.
fair call. Okay,
I
yes.
saw the replay as you were giving it.
Yeah.
And,
I was being generous. I was being generous.
Okay,
But
fair
it's
call.
super game.
Can you come in, Bob? Can you come in?
I hate my God.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
I hope the commentators get to stand sideline.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, there you go. That's it from Pembroke tonight. We'll now mute ourselves and leave Niall's pictures with you for as long as he can bear. So thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you again at the weekend. Thank you, James.
Good night. Thanks, Craig. Bye-bye.